How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream, boys. Hope all of you are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Yesterday, we hosted some 5V5 1V1 DUELS over on the region of EU. Today, we're going to be doing them over in the region of NA, dude. It's Friday for the EU, but Saturday's for the boys. We'll see how it goes. Yesterday, actually, it was a lot of fun. I felt like we had quite a bit of variety. My man Cracker popped in, and we'll see if we can have some fun today as well. Just making sure I'm logging into the right region. Have you seen the Warlock bug in alpha getting gun chaos bolts? It's hilarious. I have not, no. All I saw with Warlocks was Affliction with that Soul Harvester hero spec. Apparently it was blown up. But no, I haven't seen the gun chaos bolts, Gatling gun bolts. I kind of want to know. Where can I see it? Is there a clip on Twitch or something? Yeah, if you can link it in Discord or whatever, then I can maybe peep it. I have not though, but I imagine Kalamazi probably. You know what? I probably should go check out Kalamazi's Twitter. There's a good chance he has it somewhere on there. Let me see if I can find this thing, because I haven't seen it. No, have not, but I'm interested now. Now I'm interested. I'm alrighty. Let me do this first though, as I look up the clip. Yeah, so those are going to be up. Gonna list them in the LFG Raids Legacy. Music loud enough? Take a little out of my end. Groups are listed up right now, boys. Raids Legacy under Molten Core, as per usual. Feel free to join us. I also am gonna get the where is it? Want to join duels? The copy paste, the copy pasta. I saw it on Jags on YouTube. Jags has it? Okay, if I look up Jags on Twitter, there's a good chance it probably has it too. I think I know Jags as well. DBC time walking next week. There's a chance for Rogue. I don't know if Season 4 is going to be given out for a quest. I mean, that'd be cool. Yeah, I didn't even notice. Like this upcoming reset is going to be time walking. You are right. Oh, interesting. I imagine if that whole remember how for like a little bit of time on PTR, it looked like the heroic quest was gonna grant you like extra, what am I thinking of? Extra bullion, right? Extra bullion currency. I'm wondering if that's gonna like be instantly available, like day one or whatever. Okay, we'll take a look at that later. Hi, what's up, Chris? How you doing, fam? Hope you having a good one. Let me see this chaos mode thing, dude. Let me see this chaos mode shenanigans. Kalamazi, yeah? Kalamazi. There we are. Does he have the clip? Kalamazi does not have the clip. He has a clip of Affliction Warlocks, but I guess he hasn't seen it. Hold on. Jags? How do you say his name? Jazz GG's. Jazz GG's. I don't see Jazz anywhere. Does Zorky maybe have something? Or Growl? No. No, I don't think they post clips usually, do they? Oh, I assumed that they would. No. No clips. Fired up maybe? No. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, well, I'll find it at some point, yeah. That's what I think is going to happen, is I'll look into it at some point. But yeah, we're going to try to see if we can hold this together. We just call it Dinar. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't call it Dinar again. Then again, like, I guess, like, having a different currency that is different than the Shadowlands currency probably makes the most sense. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't know. Every time I have to remember Bullion, man. Every time. It's just like, it's almost like it's not... I know it's not on purpose, but it feels like it's almost not on purpose, man. My brain just does not comprehend the two, you know what I mean? Just at all. Hey, Duels tonight? Let me see if I can reach out to the boys, see if anybody's interested. Looks like Bailing is pushing. It is last week of the, hey, want to join Duels this evening, friend? I imagine a lot of people are probably going to be pushing, right? Like last second chance to get your arenas done for whatever you're trying to do. Yep, that's night things. Yeah. About to get off for a bit. Okay. Yeah. Let me see if Mash is down to join in. Hey, Mashy, wanna join? Duels friend? I'll be doing that. I'm doing what is most likely my last ICC during Wrath of the Lich King era before Cataclysm. Might as well, right? Because the season is gonna end soon. Cataclysm is almost gonna be here, and now it's like, now is the time if you're doing like last minute grinds or whatever. Now's a pretty good time to do it. I guess it's a question of like if you are doing the grinds or not. I don't know, man. I'm after killing Farag, getting them out, I'm just kind of chilling, honestly. Although I am excited to see what the Vault is gonna be like. Vault of the Incarnates next week. And the gear grind with like M0s and whatnot. I imagine gearing should be really easy in season 4. Although I'm not sure if I should spend my bullions on best in slot gear. Actually, you know what I would do? I don't think you can buy any of the dungeon gear for season 4. That would have been my item to buy them. Playing season 4, yeah, Rogue, still playing Rogue. I don't see any, I'm probably gonna play a bunch of my alts too, but there's no point in me switching over to like a whole nother character or whatever, just for a seasonal content, you know? But what I'm thinking, if only I could buy that one hammer from the Natharis raid or from Natharis dungeon as a, like a guarantee, at least heroic track, man. I'd probably buy that. Forgestone, that's the one, that's the one. It's been a bit. I remember farming it back in season 2. I kind of don't want to have to do the farm again, honestly. I'd like to just not do that if I can. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a best in slot, right? It's going to be that as a main hand and whatever other offhand we can get. I'm not even sure what we'd really be getting. I don't think there's any special one-handers in any of the raids, is there? Buying my legendary plus frag DPS streak in a week 2. Yeah, legendary upgrade plus a good best in slot trinket or whatever you need. That'll be probably the play. That'll be probably the play. I kind of want to spend a lot of my bullion though, not on like endgame gear. I really want to spend it on cosmetics mostly. I really just want to get a bunch of weapons, bunch of different recolors, like all the things I don't have. Probably farm them up as much as I can on a weekly basis. And then I guess maybe save them up until the end of the expansion. And whatever I don't have by the end of the expansion is like buy that up, baby. That might be a safer choice, honestly. You know? We'll see though, we'll see. Especially if I don't get the alpha at all, which we'll see how that goes too, right? If I don't have alpha, I think I'll probably end up spending a lot of time in season 4. But if that changes, I feel like my time at season 4 is going to be very, very cut short. But who knows, right? I want to see if Rosie is down to join in. Hey, Rosie, want to join 5V5 1V1 DUELS, friend? It might take us a second here to get a group together. Soy Loco, does he want to join by chance? Hey, friend, want to join some 5V5 1V1 DUELS tonight? I'll peep anyway. Warcraft, I don't know if Warcraft was supposed to join in. I'll probably hit him up in a bit here. I'll give it a second though. Nope, I got my alpha at least in very early beta waves. I hope I get an alpha. Yeah, exactly. We'll see, man. Yeah. Yeah, Rosie, more than welcome to my guy. More than welcome to, as per usual, boys, groups are listed over in the Raids Legacy under LFG for that cross-faction goodness. So if you guys want to join, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, we'll see though, Jake. We'll see. I ended up, what is it? I think Wesley said yesterday, like, Dal, get alpha already. I ended up reaching out to a couple of contacts, sending a couple of messages, see if I can, like, figure something out. Hopefully this reset, maybe we'll get some good news, but, like, I don't want to... I did reach out to contacts, but it's like, I don't want to, like, mentally psych myself out. So, probably nothing is going to happen out of it. Let's just assume that. Just for my own sake, because I've been a little bit like it's weird. It's definitely weird. There's a bit of that like empty left out feeling. Not super fun. I don't like this song. You got a different one. Next one. I like this one. It was a vampire. I did my man invite. Yo, groups are listed in LFG Raids Legacy or Whisper Dal Edge Boy on Illidan. Dal Edge Boy. That's it. Dal Edge Boy. I feel like I should change the name of this character, man. I feel like I should change it. Dal Edge Boy sounds so dope. Do you mean make it actually be that guy? No. I just ended up reaching out. Like, I hate sitting on my hands best. Like, honestly. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be chill. I'm gonna be relaxed. I'm gonna be hands off. I'm just gonna sit in my hands and just wait. And I'm like, you know what? I have a hard time doing that. So I decided, you know what? I'd rather do something than do nothing, because I'm just not the kind of person that I am at all. I feel like when you back up against the wall and there's nothing you can do, I'm like, I don't wanna think of like that. Nope. I'm gonna try something, anything. So I ended up reaching out to a couple of contacts left and right. We'll see what that turns out, what that turns into. But we'll see. No guarantee for certain, though. Definitely 0-0 guarantee. But yeah. Let's see. Rosie's in. Beautiful. Vamp, are you Vampire? I can get you in as is, yeah? Vamp Thor. I'm gonna assume that's you, man. I'm gonna assume that's you. And yeah, we need like what, 2 more for this group. We'll hopefully be getting what's it? We'll hopefully be able to get a 5 men together here in a bit, and then maybe a second group right afterwards. But yeah, what the hell is hiding out here? Hold on, a friend? That's not a Siphene. What the hell? Where are you? There you are. It is? Yeah, I think I got you, right? Did I get you in? So with that, we'll need 2 more for this group, and we'll need another whole 5-man on the other team. Let me see what was Android in. Hey, Duels NA? Wanna hop into Duels NA? See if he's down to join or not. I can picture Dal with all the lights off staring at his email. Bro, yeah, I'm trying not to do that. I feel like I could definitely easily fall into that kind of like a mentality of just like staring at my computer screen, hoping for like a random notification to pop up. Yeah, that can easily be me. So I'm trying to do the very, very best that I can not to do that, man. Definitely don't want to be doing that. Like a friend. Are we banning rogues over in 20 minutes? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, Skywalker. I don't like to start the day off with a ban of rogues immediately, just because a lot of the rogues, at least on NA, I've noticed like more people have been converting into that assassination like gameplay, because Assass pipes compared to subtlety with the resets. You know what I mean? Monday I'll be on for sure. I'm not doing Duels Monday, but I appreciate you, my man. Not doing Duels Monday. We got C-Mark in here, boys. This group of rogues at C-Mark. Yeah, this is going to be a strong one. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'll make Bad Bunny lead here. You guys hang in this team, and we'll try to see if we can put a second one together real fast, yeah? Try to see if we can whip something up quick, so we can maybe get C-Mark for more than like, what, 1 or 2 games? We usually get him. I do feel like ever since I started doing the dungeon testing with the MPTR, I started getting a lot more alpha beta invites though. When did that begin? Where I know that me and you started hanging out a lot during Dragonflight stuff. Or you mean like since... Because you started hanging out here a lot more often since ZF, right? Right, Jake? Or was it at SL? I don't remember exactly when you started popping on the streams more regularly. I'm bad with names to be good with. So... or dates. Or dates for that matter. Brain don't work so good, basically. End of SL, like very end of season 3. Gotcha. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a good luck charm or anything. I'd be a different story if I got the alpha and you got the alpha and we had a day 1. That I could be like, you know what? Maybe there's something to it. None of us got alpha day 1 though. Usually I came through on Duels days, which is the weird part. I mean, you're more than welcome to hang out any other time. You've been chilling and stuff, right? But hopefully you do get an alpha. Or hopefully I get an alpha too. And hopefully both of us end up doing more dungeons. Аксевещай, привет, если нужны люди. Let me see, hold on. I got a dude whispering me, but he's whispering Russian. Сегодня, I'm gonna tell him Duels today. Dueli here we go. I'm just gonna let him know Duels today are in the NA, outside America, but it's the NA region. Same thing, right? Same thing, really. Found that in one combo in the alpha from the starting the talent calculator. Yo, you know what? I actually watched a little bit of gameplay of people playing Windwalker. I'm excited for what Windwalker I think in particular is going to be like. Also Mistweaver for that matter. I feel like the fist weaving in particular is going to be really good. That being said, I am not 100% on one of those celestial hero spec, at least for the Windwalker. It's like the weird thing about like, wait, you got to stop your rotation to channel an ability, and it's one of those things where I need to kind of, I think, play it myself to really get a feel for it. But it's just the idea of having to channel, right, and just AFK and then channeling. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it just feels off, you know. Hey man, I want to tell you I love your mustache. What's up, Shampoo Boy? How you doing, my guy? Thank you, appreciate you, glad you enjoyed. Let's see if we can get a couple more homies scraped together here. Let's see. The Blade said no. Okay, is here. What the hell is this thing? Why is it so big? I kind of like his mog. Look at that. Dude, he's out here like cleanup crew. Hold on a second. He's even got like a... He's even got like a poop broom. What the hell is this? This is so good. I love it. That looks so good. The janitor is here. That looks great. Such a good mog. Got the poop broom. What is... Oh, man. That is so good. Oh, man. Let me see what else I can I invite in on these. Twister is a no-go. Let me see if I'll head up Nick. I think he's pushing. Hey, Duels tonight? Or are we pushing? He might be pushing though, because I know he's been playing a lot recently. Cosmetic civilian transmog sets for war with an alpha? What the? Wait. Cosmetic civilian mods. Is it going to be more of them? Oh! Oh, they are? Yeah. Cosmetic though? Hold on a second. Look at this dude. Look at these sets. They gave like cosmetic sets on the alpha. Look, if you're like a crafter, you can get like a cosmetic set with like a hammer and tongs to the sides or whatever. Or if you want to be like a cartographer, that's actually kind of cool. That's neat. Educator? You're straight up a wizard, dude. With a hat and everything? What is that? And then patron. Okay. Arcane peddler. I like this one actually. I like this one a lot. That actually looks really, really good. Okay, I never actually get to see these sets all together. Earthy quotidian. What the hell is that? It's literally like scraps. It's literally like a homeless attire. And then Toiler's beige. What the hell? I guess it's like a miner set. Toiler, like toiling away with work or whatever. Is that what it's supposed to be? That's wild, man. Episode for example, maybe right. Okay, okay. Sounds good. Let's see what else I can I invite. Let me see if he's down to join. Hey, hey. Let me see if we're down to join in. What did I say earlier? Okay, so we got a 5-man group ready with Seavark and Bad Bunny and all of them in the group. We need a second one up and running, boys. So we'll be good to go. Are we getting new professions War Within? I don't think we're getting new professions, but they are going to be basically resetting like the skills for all the professions. So some of them might be able to do new things, right? Compared to like what professions could do in Dragonflight. But as for like brand new professions, I don't think so. When's the last time we even got a map maker? Okay. What's even a when's the last time we even got a new profession? Wasn't it like inscription? Or I guess like I wouldn't really count what is it? The one where you discover secrets. Which one is like, what's that called? Hold on a second. Could I find it anywhere? Hold on a second. I don't know what professions are super well. Archaeology. I guess that's technically a profession, right? Technically. But like, what is the last time we got one of those like useful professions that is like actual gameplay, you know, professions? I feel like it might have been inscription. Don't know how to spell it. I'll get. Yeah, archaeology. That's the one. I was thinking like I was like, oh man, cataclysm. It's on the tip of my tongue. Cataclysm profession, but it's not really profession. I mean, I guess it depends how you look at it, right? If it's not one of those professions you can unlearn, and one of those professions that doesn't give you like end game advantages, like crafting gear or like herbalism, for example, a mining can, sort of, kinda. It's, you know, it just feels like a side profession, kind of like first aid when that was a thing. Inscription. Yeah, it's been a while since it really ever added a new profession, just absolutely brand new one to the game. And maybe like there will at some point, but I don't think this is going to be the expansion to do it unless they do like a mid-expansion drop. Although apparently there's going to be a lot more like going on and a bit more interactivity with professions in the War Within, like a little bit more. I'm gonna choose. Got one group. Yeah, let's see if Ty is down to join in. Wasn't much, but there's like 4 pieces. I know Rob was one. Technically could equip gear from archaeology. Really? It wasn't that was relevant from that expansion and it was out. Okay. I had no idea. Yeah, I actually had 0 clue. Okay, cool. I always thought archaeology, I guess I just assumed that archaeology was like not a real profession. Like it is a profession, but like it's first aid, it's kind of useful, but like, or like cooking, right? It's like a generally useful profession, but not like one that you can like pick to commit into or whatever. Mr. Pandaria art was insane. Was it actually? I'd never really done too in-depth of archaeology. I remember like doing it for a bit, where you walk up to a place, you click the thing, and it points you in a direction, gives you like a light, red, green, or yellow, right, to tell you if you're close or not. I feel like if they were to change the profession to be closer to what they did with the archaeology, you know that archaeology dig site thing that they added for patch 10.2.5, I want to say? The archaeology like goggles thing that kind of points you in a direction and it's telling you closer, 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 found the thing. If they change it to that, or like would you actually have to dig up bones and treasure and you have to manage like fire, earth, water, ice, whatever, right? The elements or whatnot. If they change it to that, I think that'd be kind of cool. It'd be a little more interactive. But like, I kind of got bored of the original archaeology, kind of like I did with fishing. Like, it's cool to something to do like when there's nothing going on, but I don't like get up and then I'm like, oh boy, can't go to fishing. Wow, you know what I mean? I'm like, well, while waiting for something, I might as well fish while I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Hey, Vald, wanna hop into some 5V5 1v1 DUELS, friend? Baneling is down to join in. Let me know when you're ready for an invite, friend. Okay, let me also do this real quick. Earth E-Throater? Is that what that is? Okay, I'll take the name E-Throater. What is that? That is so good. E-Throater. Last one. All good, all good. All good will help when we fill here. Sure, be okay if I put tomorrow. Sure thing. And bring whatever you like. Oh yeah. Hey Crims, we putting Duels together. Wanna you are more join them. We let me see if he's down to join in. Bet? Yeah, I'll get you in here. You can list the group as Duels in legacy raids for me. Oh wait, we actually filled. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Okay. Hold up. I got you +1. Hold on a second. Okay, gonna make death sweep lead, then we almost good to go. Yo, I didn't realize we'd be able to fill that quick. Okay, hold on a second. Hang tight team. Just want him to not go anywhere. So I'm like, maybe if I say hang tight team, maybe the one disappear out of the face of the world. Where's Caneric at? Invite. Because Bald is down to join in now. All good, friend. All good. Alright, well, there's going to be quite a few rogues on this team, but I'm perfectly cool with that at this point. +1? Yeah. There's going to be quite a few rogues. But I think we'll still run it. I think we'll run it. Especially if it's going to be a variety of rogues. Bad Bunny lead. Huge. Okay. So I need Caneric on here. I probably should have just dragged you guys out immediately, huh? And I need Baneling. Just because I know I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna get the names and whatever. Match, Baneling, and Caneric 5 in the Grand 1. Should be good, hopefully. What's good now? What's good? Not Wyoming? Why not Wyoming? What the hell is happening in Wyoming? Why is Wyoming not a good one? Yo, Shane, my man, hi. Yo, what's up, my guy? Okay, we're gonna ask like Shane, boys. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you, my guy. You're a beauty. You're a beauty. Love you, buddy. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Don't encourage them. Especially with the achieve events and the expedition stuff out now, we could mince relevant craft profession. You know, that would be cool. I don't know if you'll be able to craft, but like, what if you craft or find relics and like embellishments or whatever? How cool would that be? How cool would that be? Mop archaeology items and an item level back in MOP. Oh, okay, so you could find like a Spear of Zuan. Was it like a temporary item? There was no way that was best in slot, right? There was just no way, man. There was just no shot that was best in slot. We're chilling, we're kicking. Hope you're doing good, my man. Hell yeah. Let me get the audio for the Audacity and get the music going too. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a beauty, my man. Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thanks for popping in. I think I got everything here. Hopefully. We'll see, yeah. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 together. On that team, we got Clouds as a marksmanship death sweep over in the back. I like the set. It looks so good. It's so chill. Ethroder. That's gotta be a favorite name. Vith on here, as well as Zaz. First up versus Rosie. Gonna be a bit of that. Thorns popping defensives, offensives. Everything is being sent by the Pharaoh. Parry up for Zaz as he goes up for a quick stun. Is going to be have to be looking out for a bit of a heal. Got himself a blade onto Rosie. Maybe looking for even more defenses. No more wall. Got himself a restun. Still got shatter. Could be anyone's game right now. Rosie catching up as much healing as possible. Bear form with a Prince of Reach. Barely keeping him alive as the warrior just skips chopping right through it. He just needs one good go. Quick interrupt on the cycle and should be able to take it. Big old execute to follow up. And next is going to be Linthania. Question is, does Linthania give him a chance to catch a breather, catch a second win? Looks like he is letting it happen. Note, Linthania did let you get a full second win. In fact, he's actually perfectly fine with Vith giving you a heal. I mean, I guess at this point, right, he's like, you know what? I want him to reset. Otherwise, the rogue would have just ran in and opened on you immediately. So I like this. I like this a lot. Whatever you think about outlaw rogues in PvP or rogues in general, this rogue is honorable at the very least. 2 rogues on one team. We'll switch them around, Sky. We'll switch them around, man. I just wanted to get a group going, and we can adjust if we need to. But team 2, we got ourselves a bunch of rogues with Linthania. We got ourselves skills. We got ourselves Bad Bunny. 3 rogue specs with Vamp on that team as well. Actually, hold on. Your Mog and his Mog are basically the same minus a helm, I think. Gonna be a defensive stance on Zaz. Got a parry coming up very, very soon as Linthania goes in for an evasion. At least Zaz can kind of sort of clean through it. Trinket on Linthania into a stun right after Blaze to follow for Zaz with a parry. Linthania trying to see if he can punch her right through it, and actually ambushes will go behind Zaz in order to avoid the parry. Pistol shots and just guns him down just like that. With Clouds gonna be up next as a marksman. Got himself a full reset. Traps down on the ground. Linthania catching a cloak with a re-stealth in Clouds. Might have to be a little bit more careful here, unless he's the one who finds the rogue. If he gets found by the rogue, not the end of the world since it's not sub-rogue, but it's still going to be pretty painful. Still pretty painful. For Linthania, it looks like a drone rush is back up for you. Question is he going to pop out a stealth just to adrenaline rush, blade flurry, slice and dice, catch a re-stealth? Because if you get those abilities rolling in the opener, it'll be huge, but the question is, like, he kind of got to guess where Clouds is at. I would assume a Hunter would be somewhere out in the middle. Blade Flurry, everything is available. Clouds more or less knows where you are. Grappling out in case there's going to be another flare. Actually, he's able to avoid the flare as well as the traps. Question is, though, is Clouds going to pick up the eye? He is. Trying to see, make sure he maybe some way, somehow stop the rogue's opener. As he got himself a Blade Flurry. If you're quick, you might be able to sap the pet. Unless the undeads cannot be sapped. Normally undeads cannot be sapped, like full on undeads. Is that? I think it cannot be sapped. I think it's an actual undead pet, right? Is that why hunters run it? Just avoid the fear. Gonna be Lintated trying to see if he close the gap. Blind onto Clouds as he takes quite a bit of damage. Cheap shot with that dance, trying to see if he can keep that adrenaline rush rolling for as long as possible. Catching restelts with a vanish or a shadow dance helps prolong that adrenaline rush a little bit longer. Got himself yet another cheap shot, still taking quite a bit of damage. Scattered to follow as Clouds trying to see if he create a bit of a distance into a freezing trap. Lintated not gonna shadow step on him, trying to see if he can avoid it. He knows more or less where a trap is gonna be, so if he's careful, he doesn't have to take damage from it at all. Tart into a turtle shell as Lintated got himself that evasion, with evasion not coming back nearly as quickly. For an outlaw rogue, dealing with that physical damage isn't as easy as it used to be. It's still better than nothing. Is gonna go for a quick disarm, trying to see if he can stop a little bit of that rapid fire, avoiding the steel trap completely. Cloud's getting absolutely massacred right now. Them ambush procs are doing work, and goes for a quick run through with Death Sweep. Trying to? No, not trying to give this rogue any kind of a go. Stun immediately, trinket not available. Lintated does have a cloak. Is going to be a second stun right after Death Sweep. Oh! Not running cheat death. I think it's just running normal feint. I might have actually fainted there with a blind feint as the first global. Maybe a cloak would have done something. That was a tough one though. That was a rough one. Once you get locked down from a full stun into a secondary stun by a Demon Hunter, there's only so much you can really do. Who's up next? Is it going to be Bad Bunny? Or a Vamp potentially? Or Skills? I'm switching to wrong people entirely here. Deathsweep looking for a rogue. He's like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm already AoEing. Is there a rogue here? Maybe he's thinking of Skills, right? Because Skills is still just in stealth? What if the rogue's gonna come out of stealth, right? Or at least if anything, Skills should probably come out of stealth if he's not dueling, just so he doesn't confuse Deathsweep. Does going for the trinket, looking for a bit of a, I was gonna say maybe eventual retreat. But that is not what we went for at all. Blind does not get to cover that blind with a sap or anything like that. Cheap shot to follow him. Does he have himself a big go? Trying to see if he can make himself a big go. That's going to be full death mark under Death Sweep with a fear to follow. He does at least have Bad Bunny under full control for the most part. Darkness down. Bad Bunny looking for a vanish as Death Sweep is just letting that darkness deal with some of those bleeds as they're ticking down. There's a chance they'll slink away into the darkness instead of hitting his L bar. Instead, shadows to follow as Bad Bunny committing cooldowns. But I mean, without Dance, without a Kingsbane, without any one of those things, it's going to be a bit of a tough one. As Death Sweep does go in for a full CC, Hunt to follow him, I-Beam available. As long as he stays on top of the rogue, any kind of damage you do while the rogue is hunted is going to help you catch up a ton of health. I don't know if you can maybe go for a sigil around the pillar. Trying to see if he can bait it onto the rogue. Trying to see if he can find him. That's going to be a good road to follow. Death Sweep super low actually. Does go for a stun. Bad Bunny has no answer. And it's going to be able to take him. Taking the man's soul and trying to see if he can bail out of there. Does not have himself any kind of big defense. Just going next to a wall. Van wants to give him a proper honor duel though. GG. It's just like GG. I think he's trying to give him a proper honor duel more or less. Maybe? No. Yeah, it's over. It's over. I don't know if he was going to let you like get a full heal or whatever. It's going to be a Vith right after stun to follow into a restun with full incarnation as Vam just goes up in the air trying to see if he can barrage Vith. Vith out with a wall, but also shift. Look at him shift from left to right. Almost like he's taunting the Demon Hunter while the man is bleeding out profusely. He goes in for a meta. Yet another stun. Needs to have some kind of a play. Needs to go for a stun, maybe a hunt. Gets rooted out in the open. Vith, I think at this point, maybe just got him. Cyclo does get a trip to try to go for a hunt. Does get to connect finally. Needs to follow up a stun. Big cleave damage. This is the most amount of damage you can pull out right now. Needs to pick up one of the souls you're able to cleave off of Vith with a stun right after. Second stun to follow. Maybe overlapping him too much, but does end up getting himself that kill that he needed. With E-Throater, the Evoker, going to be up next. Immediate imprison as he's just trying to see if he can take him down with a couple of disintegrates. Root to follow. Darkness down. Will it be enough? Fire Breath to follow. I think it's over for the Demon Hunter, right? One claw into a disintegrate, and Skills is the last one left over for the team 2. Question is though for E-Throater, which is such a good name by the way. What the hell do you do against a rogue in this situation? Maybe like as Og, you might be able to live and get yourself a bit of healing and just tank it up. But as a dev evoker, you have to chink it at the right time. You have to get a stun perfectly. Skills just trying to see if he can go for damage in the opener. Potentially trick it out of the rogue. Trying to go for sleepwalk. Trinkets out of it immediately. Blind right after with a smoke web just to give himself some cover. Is just going to go for damage right after. That's going to be E-Throater. Trying to mess up. Try not to mess up your name is super difficult. Got himself almost an Eternity Surge. Almost. Wait a second. Now I'm not sure if he can win or not. He got Mastery still rolling, Sleep to Fall, and maybe he can get himself some kind of a setup, trying to get us low into those skills. I don't even know. Did you just dodge the Shatter? Oh, what was that? Fire Breath does connect. The rogue is out in the open. Cheap shot yet again. It is very, 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 very DR'd though. Ethroder looking for a bit of a knockback. If he can only get himself a root to separate from the rogue, that'd be mad. What is his damage? Cloak of Shadows for skills. Does not get himself a clean reset. As long as the Evoker hits him around the corner, I think it's over. Hold on. I think it's over. Holy, I was gonna say for a second, like, wait a moment. Wait a second. Maybe there's a chance. And Ethroder just, I mean, he got him. I think the Fire Breath is Rogue trying to get around the corner. I think that's what ended up helping him a ton. Alrighty, boys. Let's see if we can get ourselves an Unamas going here. Yeah, love it when workers do well. It's difficult, man. They don't have an easy time in pure one-on-one situations. They're squishy, so they need a healer, but the damage they can do blast. So if you play it correctly, the fact that you can move while also channeling, I think, is a pretty big advantage there, too. If you guys need more, let me know. Let me see. Need more? Need more bodies? Question mark? I think I got somebody whispering me earlier, right? Somebody whispered me. Invite. I can take over. My man, Jay Winston. Yo, what's up, Shredder? How you doing, man? That's your homie? That's a buddy of yours? The Evoker? Hell yeah, bud. Alright, so we need 2 more for this team. Where are we listed at? Works for me. We need 2 more, boys. 2 more for this team. It will be good to go. Can Derek also let me know how many more you need? While I peep my friends list and see if I can maybe figure something out. Who did we lose even? We got Inu. Yo, let's go, bud. How you doing? Who did we lose? Was it Linthania? We're getting some homies though. Hold on a second. We need 1 more. Onomasa will be chilling. God, I don't remember who I whispered, who I didn't whisper. Who was on this team? I don't remember at all. Was it Rosie's team? Stoneblood? I mean, hold on. Your friend, wanna join? Oh, Ty swapped over. Okay. Ty swapped over. The Hunter from Musket swapped joined. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'm really bad with names. I'm really bad with names, so I'm like, okay, let's just retrace my steps. Who did we lose? Who did we gain? Came out for the threat reduction. True! I need to take a look at the actual Evoker Blue Post, because at first I looked at the Evoker talents, and I saw that there wasn't a lot of changes. But I missed the whole threat reduction for the dev, which is kind of nuts, honestly. Glad to be here. You know, goes my life. Triple rogue. I can try to swap rogues out if you want. Hold on. If Stoneblood hits me back up, then what we could probably do is take one of the rogues, maybe skills, from Team Kineric. We'll grab him, have him join this team, then we'll get Stoneblood over for the other team, and then we'll kind of separate, not having put 3 rogues in one team or whatever. Yeah? I'll try to see if I can get something like that situated. Depending how many bodies we have tonight. How many do we have? 50? Okay. Okay. Just 652 games of this expansion. There it is. No biggie. No biggie. I can hop on DH and say double DH. Yeah, exactly. That's always, that would be a counter. That would definitely do it. Going to give us a road to the other team. Oh wait, we got Heldrock. We got Heldrock? Wait a second. I thought Heldrock said he was not going to join in. Hold on a second. Maybe we can. Hold on. We could. They'd be down to give us a rogue if we give them of ours. So, yeah, Held joined in. Hell yeah. Alright, so maybe we could do a switcheroo. I just need somebody to volunteer to go to the other team. And then we take a rogue from Team Kineric. And then I'll go help Kineric, or however many they need. Filled or whatever. I'll rock best hunter. No, dude, he's insane, dude. Everyone hates rogues. True. I mean, if you guys are fine doing like having 3 rogues in the other team, I'm cool with it. Lowest roll goes second. That could work. Except for Death Sweep stays here to be lead for invites and stuff. What in the hell is that? Ah, I look cool. I'll swap. Okay, Inu's gonna swap over. Yeah. Yeah. Give us skills. I just want to be fight held or death. Just don't want to fight held. Yeah. Caneric, have skills. If you could pop on into the LFG again. Let me actually whisper him real quick. We are gonna swap you over to this team to separate rogues a bit. There we go. Beautiful. Hell yeah. I didn't even have to explain. You was already popped in the chat. Beautiful. Death Sweep. And I'm gonna leave invite so I can get you. Yeah. Let's see. Ty. I have you added too, which is perfect. Beautiful. And with that, we have at least a little bit of a team separation. Hey, Inu, hope you're doing good. Bat Bunny is lead, and we are good. Alrighty. And I think we do a hook point, yeah? I think we do a hook point. Or maybe choice. Nah, we'll do a hook point. Bro, you have a rogue in there with 424 gear. Kick that, man. What do you mean? Okay, so for the 5V5 1v1 duels, I don't really try to create like an exception of like be a certain item level or you can't play. Honestly, like I don't really care. I'm perfectly fine with anybody because Skills has like a fully geared warrior, but he'd rather play his rogue for a bit. And honestly, if he wants to play his rogue, I'm cool with it. I'm perfectly cool with it, honestly. How does 3 rogues lose? Someone explain me, please. I mean, I think it's his ult, right? So I don't know. But yeah, I never really made any kind of rules of like stipulations of you have to have 2400 or Gladiator from the last season in order to be able to play. You know what I mean? I just don't roll like that, man. I just don't roll like that. Long Boy Soul Shape from Pokepock and Zereth. Okay, that's what it is. I don't remember if I ever gotten that or not. The Long Boy Shape, Soul Shape. Good afternoon, sir. What's up, Jester? How you doing, my man? What's up, Cloud? Heldrock, my boy, D-Deck. Heldrock is the boy. Alrighty, switch. Got ourselves D. That's was about to call it D sweep. What is happening with me, man? My brain not working. We got E-Throater, Heldrock coming back in. What's your name? Iller? I don't know. Barcode? I don't know. The 3? I don't know how to, what's your name? It's ILLR. Like how am I supposed to make a nickname out of it? The Feral? I'm gonna call you the Feral. Gonna be a trinket incarn into full bleeds onto the rogue, but the rogue got plenty of damage of his own full Kingsbane. Not dropping in a death mark in there at all. Just trying to see if Dance and Kingsbane will be enough, and the Feral is absolutely melting. Got him some defensive stance or bear form stance rather. Bear form stance, just bear form with a Heart of the Wild may not have enough of a heart. I think his heart might just go pop. Oh no. Once you drop into the 10 percentile health of you just not much you can do at that point. Once you have 10%, you're just having to wait and hope that the bleeds from a rogue aren't enough to kill you. Gonna be a claw out of E-Throater, but Bad Bunny trying to see if he can switch off some slows of his own. Big mastery buff for E-Throater, trying to make some damage happen, forces a cloak out of the rogue really early. He just needs to get himself a decent angle in order to maybe get him back out in the open, but that's a vanish too, so that's a cloak and a vanish put together. For Throater, not an amazing spot. Trying to see if he can get himself potentially set up. Not sure if he wants to breathe randomly in just a random direction. For Bad Bunny, that's a full reset at the very least. Does end up using the death mark into the Feral. Is that what it was? Trinket immediately for Throater. Try to see if he can make a play with a sleep on the Bad Bunny. He doesn't have a trinket anymore. See if he can find a way to CC him. He's gonna fire him with a Eternity Surge. No cloak available. Blind right after. He does go for the step sweep. Trying to go for a kick, does get it going with a wall right now for Throater. Got him some mobility, looking to get Bad Bunny in a bad position. Hold on, he's rewinding you in a second. Gets you super low, got you a perfect advantage here. I think Bad Bunny's just gone, right? He's just gone. Oh my goodness, I have not seen the time warp thing that evokers do, the bronze thing, the time lock? Is that what's it called, time lock? I haven't seen that in so long, but for Throater, that is a trinket down, normal wall available for a while. Got him some renewing blaze coming up sometime soonish. And Linthania, take it sweet, sweet time, does give the evoker at least a chance to maybe get himself some kind of a setup. Is gonna go for a random, what is it called? What's the racials called? I know there's a tail swipe, and then there's the wing flap thing. I don't have a good name for it. That's not what it's actually called. Imagine if that was the actual like official name, the wing flap. As he got himself a full-on charge towards Throater. Wall is available, trying to go for sleep. No interrupt. I'm actually very, very surprised. Wait a second. Could you even interrupt him? I don't think you could interrupt him. I think the wall might have given him a cover. Knock up onto the rogue as he's trying to stay on top of the evoker, but he's going to try to see if he can bail out of there with the claws. Looking to slow the rogue down a little bit. For Throater, he's just looking for a bit of recovery. Not a lot of mana available, and about 30 seconds until a trinket is back up and running. For Linthania, though, being an outlaw rogue, you're not really a bursty spec. I mean, you can do quite a bit of burst damage, but you're more of a sustained spec. You're not going to have like a big cooldown window. Trinket out Linthania, full mastery buff for Throater, trying to go for a bit of a fire breath, juked out a kick, trying to see if he can get some damage going, got himself the advantage to follow Linthania, trying to hold down that Cloak of Shadows for later, but still lots of damage out of the evoker with the Cloak of Shadows for the rogue. Throater needs a way out of this situation, but with a Cloak of Shadows and nowhere to go, no more mobility left, he can only do so much with Death Sweep, immediately charging around the corner for Linthania, who's just gonna pop evasion and try to see if he can tank this Demon Hunter's damage right to the face. Got himself a little bit of damage, a little bit of that reset on between the eyes. I-beam out for Death Sweep, got himself a full go. No second stun to follow up. Linthania does end up escaping into a re-stealth, but is dotted, is melting a little bit. A little cheap shot just to peel the Demon Hunter off him for just a second, trying to avoid the sigil of fire. And barely alive. Does he get out of there? Hold on, grapple? Is he out of stealth? Is he in stealth? Not dotted, but he does see ya. He does know exactly more or less where you were. Never mind, he doesn't. I was thinking that was going to be a spectral side kind of situation. But more or less, like, he's in a great spot right now. Death Sweep got a trinket. He's got plenty of defenses. Blur down, but it's not going to be down for too long. Does get this side of Linthania. For Linthania, he needs to get himself a proper setup, avoiding the sigil of fire. Death Sweep could just get around the pillar immediately before he can even get himself a proper opener. And Death Sweep able to get himself a full go. No trinket available. Does go for the big go. Linthania barely surviving, but as he's trying to run out of there, goes in. Quick KO strike, taking him out with a big old annihilate. Imprison onto Vamp, who is going to go for a trinket hunt to follow as he's going in for that sigil of fear. Death Sweep trying to see if he can mitigate some of the damage from Vamp, and it's going to hit him with a hunt of his own. Immediate immunity out of Vamp, though. And Death Sweep, as long as he's able to trade damage for damage with a hunt, he should be able to maintain as much health as possible. But look at Vamp right now. Oh my god, what is happening? The full burst out of Death Sweep, just able to capitalize on massive bursts out of left field, left Vamp in a bit of a behind the curve position as Rosie looking to get in. Full bleeds on a Death Sweep, Darkness down to help with that periodic damage, but Rosie's just trying to go win, lock him down. Full bleeds, ram that damage, and then bail out of the into safety. For Death Sweep, he doesn't want that. He needs to stay on top of the Feral Druid. But the Feral got some damage of his own. Full Incarnate available. Got him so hard in the wild just to tank up some of this passive damage from Death Sweep. And all he can do right now is maybe wait for a stun combo. Maybe then go in for a big go. Got himself immunity in case he needs to. Going in for hit and runs, but the big old bite does close in on him. I don't know if he had a stun coming up last second or not. But Heldrock going to be second to last left over for the team 1 with 2 more to go through for team 2. It's going to be a Rosie getting blasted right now. Heldrock got himself rapid fire, doesn't interrupting it, but that Death Shocker does plenty of damage all on its own to be able to take him out. Indy is getting immediately blasted off by a couple of arcane, I was going to say arcane missiles, but that's really but arcane shots. Stun to follow, does go for a trinket immediately. Rapid fire, it's going to be stun into Heldrock, trying to see if he can maybe bail out of a trinket to follow scatter as Inu does charge in with a flanking strike, trying to get himself an aim shot to follow, maybe some damage, going in for instant cast mostly onto Inu as Heldrock got him some big defensive, trying to see if he closes the gap, disarm for a moment, does go for a turtle shell. He may need to go for some kind of a CC onto Inu. I don't know if he can go one set up or anything. Also, he's got a big old hippo that he's got to find a way to avoid if he is going to try to see if he can get a freezing trap going. The hippo does end up eating that freezing trap, and I think Inu is in a perfect spot. Just needs one good kill shot. Not enough damage. Hold on, feign death for a moment. Oh! Hold on a second. Wait a moment, hold on. That's a kill for both, right? He got 2 right? Heldrock with 2. That should count. I feel like that should count. He got... How did you live that kill shot, by the way? I saw the kill shot. How do you live that? Marksman is normally one of the squishiest classes in the game. He just straight up took a kill shot to the face and his health bar didn't move, and it's not like he had a lot of health to give. That was wild. Alright, let's get another one going, boys, yeah? Uno más. Alright, so if you guys need more bodies, let me know. I'll join in. Otherwise, let me know if you're good to go. How are we doing, Caneric? Ready? Beautiful. Ready? We'll just send it insta. Survival's gonna win that? It is crazy. I think maybe he just feint deathed it, took that full kill shot, 99% damage reduction, and they just kept trucking, just focusing on damage. You guys need uno más? Okay, we got a spot open. We got a listed for you boys. 5V5 1v1 Duels over in Molten Core. Got 1 spot available if you guys want to join us with Bad Buddy. Hopefully not another hunter, or not a hunter. Hopefully not another rogue. But we'll see. Where are we at with these? 465? No, NA. Hold on, that's the problem. NA 465? Yeah. That's a lot. Hold on, did we pick up one? Okay. Cool. I don't even know where we picked you up from. Cool. That works. Wait, delist? I'm about to do it wrong. Delist. Lead. Fail. Okay. And we requeue. What was it? Tell me I still have the command, right? Okay, command disappeared. Beautiful. Match. Trying to make sure I don't misspell. Yeah, Baneling 5. Rook. The black cold. Ethro to swap and mage. Okay. Wait. Did he already switch? Or... I'm gonna assume he already switched, hopefully. Subbed out. What's up, Hammy? Hope you're having a good one. Okay. Wait, you're telling me Ethro is super hot boy? Because we know super hot boy. No way. So wait, you have an evoker named Ethroder, and then you have a mage called Super Hot Boy. Is that what you try and tell me? That's so good. That's actually so good. Yes, sir. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That's so good. You know how usually like everybody has like a naming convention for all the characters. Nowadays they just add Dal in front of every character, but usually people have like a very unique naming convention for all of the characters. Thematic convention. I feel like between Super Hot Boy and Ethroder, like there is some kind of a convention there. You guys only have which hopefully we'll get a +1 for the team 2. Hopefully they're still just loading in. But over in Team 1, we got ourselves Bad Bunny immediately up versus Heldrock, trinketing out very brazenly as Heldrock trying to get himself a bit of a reset. Is going to back away from Bad Bunny, trying to see if it might even be able to get a Cloak of Shadows out of the guy. That is an evasion, trinket, shadow meld, everything is out. So for Heldrock, as long as he holds out in a good spot, he actually could get himself a proper go stun with a bit of a rapid fire, just get in some freebie damage into Bad Bunny with a slow. As it goes in for a vanish, I don't know if you got a flare or down or not. And they do get a 5th. With a freezing trapper after, hopefully he still does catch him, aim shot around the corner, as long as he's able to avoid the dance combo from Bad Bunny. Or did he just give up? I think he just gave up. He was like, you know what? Okay, it's over. Big hit, it's done. Okay. I feel like this should still count. I don't like it sometimes, like, I get it. Like, once you get in a situation where it just feels unwinnable, you're like, I give. But I say you should still press on, because you never know. Maybe there'll be a chance, man. Maybe there's a strat here. Big damage onto Inu as he goes in full on balls to the wall damage onto Heldrock. Got himself a full turtle as a defensive, but cooldowns are rolling. He might need to pop out of the turtle. I don't know if he has a stun available or not. Oh, in 8 seconds. Rapid fire as Inu tried to see if he could round the bend. Big damage with his grenade scatter for a second. Needs to go for big setup right now. Needs health. You tell this moment, stun, trinket, and you're able to take him out with a quick kill shot. Got himself that bear fortification just to give himself a float there, and is looking to back the hell out of there. Wait, who's healing him? Wait a second. Did he want to healed? I mean, at this point, you're just chilling. So maybe you are okay him getting fully healed. I still love my cat just healing him all the way. By the way, what is this walk? Hold on a second. Look at this thing. I actually like it. Wait, that actually looks so good. I feel like it's an awesome monk set, but that looks pretty great as well. Look at that. Actually looks really, really good. But I guess I'm gonna call you Illy. I'm gonna call you Illy. There it is. What's up, Rodrigo? I have a question. I have none of the tunes, but I can choose one to focus on. What do I choose on? I mean, you could watch the 5v5 1v1 match here and see which one competes and does the best, or whichever one that looks most fun to you, and pick from there. I mean, between demon hunters, feral druids, rogues, mage, hunters, there's quite a selection. Or rather, I've been looking into some of the alpha footage for War Within at this point. Like, season 4 of Dragonflight is going to be here for a good bit, but I'd say at this point, trying to get a character prepped for the next expansion might be a better way of going about it, Rodrigo. And I'll be doing more videos on the alpha, a bunch of class changes. So, yeah. You're more than welcome to peep those. Illy trying to see if he can go for a bit of a stun versus Inu. Freeze the trap right in front of him, but he's not walking forward. He's being very careful with his positioning. Mad damage onto Inu. It's just over. Just the Feral went in for the jugular, ripping the Hunter apart piece by piece down to his very bare marrow. And the guy does end up going down. That's a lot of damage taken from the get-go. Rosie, as well as Illy, going in for a trinket. Both of them. Not enough. Look at the trade. Barskin for Barskin, in fact, actually. And Rosie goes in for a bit of a heal. Cycle out of Illy, almost getting it. Rosie with a Shadow Melt, so now he won't have the Shadow Melt for a Shadow Melt stun. Bash, looking for a Skull Bash. Does get him the proper skull. With Illy going for a bit of a bear from looking for that cycle, and either way, does, I think, give him that proc reset for... I think potentially next trip is going to give you that Feral Frenzy, right? You just start trying to double Frenzy him. He's just triple cloning. He's just trying to get a proper setup. Big old bite, Frenzy. He does go in for it. Cyclone does not have an answer here. And Rosie taking a page out of his book. He just watched him triple clone him. He's like, you know what? I'm going to clone you too. I got a setup as well. He can't do anything about it. He's just going for regrowth, just looking for resets. They're most amount of cyclones that Stuart Ferals use in a while, it feels like, as Illy trying to get himself a bit of a fortification wall. That's going to be Heart of the Wild, looking to go super tanky, stun into Rosie with a Feral Frenzy. This is everything available for him right now. For Rosie, he's going to go for a clone. All of your dots are just going to get cloned. He's playing it, I think he's playing it very, very defensively. That wall committed with Heart of the Wild, maybe just looking for entire reset. Bash out of Rosie, looking to make some damage happen. That's going to be potentially for Illy if he goes in for a rip or a bite. I think that's going to be free Feral Frenzy there. Maim, and just looking for defensives. Just trying to catch up. Rosie is a little bit ahead though, cooldown wise. Neither of the Ferals have a trinket, so one big stun, one setup could end it all for either one of them. But for Rosie, with a wall, Heart of the Wild, renewal, he does have a bit of advantage, and also an opener onto Illy as they're trying to get himself a proper setup. Go rogue. Alright. There's a lot of rogues in your team though, man. How's that gonna work out? Seems like there's a lot of rogues, honestly. As Illy just get it absolutely massacred, bites back to back. And it's going to be Rosie trying to back up out of the Skull Bash to follow. I don't know if he's going to go for a Cyclone or anything. Got himself a clone of his own as Illy is super, super low. The most amount of Cyclones that Stuart Feral used, by the way. Just such aggressive clones. Does not connect with that one. Trying to go for another clone. Does catch him around the corner. Trinket out of Illy. The fact that you just trinket it might actually put you in a bit of a weird situation, but Incarns are coming up for both Ferals really, really soon. Barks get early. Rosie trying to see if he can sink those teeth and sink those claws in. Just to let the bleed start rolling. Stunned by Illy. Got himself full Incarn trinket to follow Bash right after. I think Illy may be going down with the next bite ending you. Unless you can get some kind of a go of your own. Trying to go for yet another clone. Bear form. Maybe a heal. But Rosie is ahead. Cooldowns are perfect. Even if he was... Are you seriously teabagging him? Is that... Oh my god. The disrespect. Which one of these two is going to be able to take the disrespect? Is it going to be skills? It is going to be skills by the looks of things. All skills got to do is rush in, get some cooldowns out of Rosie, cat himself a reset, potentially a blind, and get back in there. What's up, guys? Cat fight? It literally is a cat fight. That's the most amount of Cyclones I've seen out of Feral Druids in a long, long while. Also, I gotta go back and get this cat form. I've gotten almost all the Druid forms, minus like one fish form that they've added in Emerald Dream. I don't have that one. but most of the other forms have gotten but the cat form. Especially ever since they updated it. And it looks so good, man. So good. Finally, I go red. Whatever you want to play, Tyler. Honestly, play whatever you like, my guy. Skills, walking by Rosie. Eyes are available for either one. Rosie choosing to stay in stealth. I think between the two of them, for Rosie being opened up by a rogue, it can be obnoxious, but if you're in bear form, I think at least you live it. Skills getting opened on by a cat might be in a bad spot. So I feel like as a feral druid, it's not ideal. Used to be a much better play to be opened on while in bear. And it still is gonna hurt in Dragonflight, but like it's much better than being opened up while in cat. That would be painful, as bear form at least gives you armor to be able to tough out some of the rogues. Go evasion up for skills immediately, but he's already bled up. That's going to be Rosie trying to get a bite around the corner. Cloak of Shadows out of skills, I believe, does remove the dots from him, but someone gets him out in the open. It's got a Shadow Flame damage. Blind to fall off of this one. Cheap shot. Super DR though might actually put himself in maybe an unwillable situation, as Rosie just needs to get himself a decent setup, trying to get some bleeds. It's going to be yet another vanish out of skills. He's looking for a bit of a reset. Eyes are available for either side, I think, still, right? Or did he pick up one of them? No, either side is just going in, trying to see if he can maybe get himself a proper stun. Cheap shot by Skills, does go for the trinket. Skills has a trinket of his own. If that's going to be a stun out of Rosie, but he's just, I think, trying to see if he can whittle down the rogue without having to force him into a proper stun. Does go for the step, but he's just hitting the torch, slowing him down. He has nowhere to go. The feral has sunk his claws into you. And yeah, he's just like, you know what? It's over. It's done. It's done. Is done. With Super Hot Boy trying to see if he can get himself a proper go here. Immediate breath. Was it breath? Did breath connect? I couldn't even tell. He breathed Linthania. Ring of Peace or Ring of Frost? I keep confusing those all the time. But a Super trying to go for a bit of a setup. That's going to be Phoenix Flames without combustion. Maybe an Ice Block Trinket. Trinket knockback for a second. As long as you interrupt the cycling, you should be good to go. Just trying to see if you can whittle him down, building up that mastery dot with a stun into Super. Does get himself a reset. I think with an alter time there in that moment. Ring of Fire. Rosie got us caught in the fire, trying to go for roots. He's just gonna walk through fire multiple times. Nova to fall. Got himself a bit of that living bomb damage, which is actually quite a decent bit of damage now. Fireball trying to get himself a setup, not sending a combustion into Rosie. He's just trying to see if he can build up a bit of those flames around him. Flame Shark around the corner. Should be able to connect. Does get to connect. Ring of Fire. You got to walk into ice or fire. You don't really have much of a choice. Fire is just going to do a lot of damage. Leaping in, trying to get some damage going. Scorches are out for Super. Got himself yet another Phoenix. And the mastery damage built up is actually quite good. It was Rosie trying to play super defensively really early on, trying to keep that heal rolling. But at 48% dampening, there's only so much you can really do. Nova right after. It's Super. Do you have yourself a proper... He's still holding on to a combustion. He is swinging around though with a Void Elf Racial. Gotta love the Void Elf Racial. Big Pyro's doing a bit of damage though too. Not a Ice Block? I guess not. I was gonna say maybe an Ice Block and just bust it. Just hit him with a breath. But I think he's just gonna end up playing it a little bit safer than usual. I don't know how much of a mastery setup you have. I did see last time we saw a Feral Druid on the Team EU. There were, wait, whoa, I think he's hitting wrong Feral. Wait, that's not the guy you're fighting. Hold on, Super, no! Super, he hit him wrong Feral. That's not Rosie. Does he realize it? I think he realized it. He's like, wait a second, I don't think it's right Feral. Hold on a second. Oh no. That's the wrong Feral. Okay, at least he didn't send like full combustion and everything into the guy, right? So at least he has something for Rosie here. Is going to trap him in Ring of Frost. And maybe that's a good go. Somehow breaks, I guess it's going to be Living Flame, Living Bomb. Breaking out of it into a full-on Ice Block dotted. Not much you can really do in this situation. He did send a combustion, actually. Into Rosie? Or was that into a Love My Cat earlier? I'm not even sure anymore. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Alter time. Maybe that'll help alter for the bite, but the blaze is still rolling on you. Back-to-back bites for Rosie are just chunking out Super. And that's gonna be cauterized. Last bastion of potential defense, but I think those bleeds are still on you, aren't they? Yeah, try to have a go. Try to have some kind of a setup. Deathsweep, you're the last one left, my man. You got a Feral, and Linthania to burn through it, and it's given Rosie as much of an honor duel as possible. DR blind, DR sun, no gear. I need to take a look at a Treader, yeah. Yo, my bad. All good, my guy. All good, honestly. As long as you didn't channel a full combustion to Love My Cat. Then I like with, I guess, Rosie, at least as long as you ended up using your cooldowns into Rosie, at least it was like, well, at least you sent it to the right guy, right? And at that point, it's you or Rosie, but yeah. Yeah, Rosie getting absolutely shell-shocked by Death Sweep. Massive strikes by the DH. Looks like he just has Rosie in the ropes. There's nothing you can do. Wall's available, but he was like, you know what? I'm not even going to press it. It's just over. It's just over. Idle Anthenia's next. Oh, Love My Cat is next. Is it you by chance? I think he's just straight up AFK. Is it Lynn? One of you guys is ready, right? Hopefully. Getting that high dampening too. So if it's Love My Cat, actually, for him, it would be better the Rogue Butt next. Cheap Shot does go for a bit of a go. It's going to be immediate Trinket out of Death Sweep. Darkness down, just deal with the Rogue. Cloak of Shadows up immediately. And then you're covering his entire approach. Trinket to follow, trying to see if he can maybe land a Sigil of Fear. It's going to be I-Beam to follow stun until Lintenia does not have a Trinket. Hold on a second, double stun. Maybe this is enough damage, trying to see if he can get himself a proper go. Is going to end up backing up out of there. Metamorphosis into an Imprison, or Immunity rather. Maybe he can get an Imprison going, but that's Immunity. I messed up my words here. Intervention retreat past Lintenia. Is it enough? The big hunt to follow. Maybe he'll have the damage. I don't know if he'll have the healing. That's going to be a stun. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Demon Hunter's doing a little bit of that, little bit of low dampening for that leech healing. That's a tough one. Yeah. Yeah, at that point, I don't really know what you could have done. That's rough. Let me see if we can get another going, boys, yeah? Ty, which one are you hopping on, man? Can I get can you get me a Bad Bunny group? I can. Toss me that invite. I'll get you guys in. Invite. Banelink, Caneric, let me know when you guys are ready. I will get Caneric a +1 really quickly. We'll get Ty in. Don't have him on friends list. All good, all good. All good, all good, boys. Let me do while I trying to get on the group. Is Rosa lead now? Or did Bad Bunny leave? Okay. We'll need a +1 then. Unless you're switching over. You log, I'm new lead. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, we could do it like that. Well, so we'll need a +1 for this team. And we'll need a... Looks like a +2. +1. +1 will be chilling. It looks like he's AFK. We'll give him a second. If he's AFK, he's AFK. If he lets me list the group. Is there room for me? Richard, of course. Of course, we got the group ready to go. If you want to join in, more than welcome to. Let me know if... Okay. Dope. Got 5. Beautiful. We'll get a +1. Richard, more than welcome to join us right now. Groups are going to be listed in Raid's Legacy. He's back. He's AFK. Hold on. Somebody says he's back. He's AFK, so +2. Is he AFK or is he back? Hold on. Love My Cat. Don't I have you added? Or are you incognito? I thought I had Love My Cat in here. His back is AFK. You guys are just one is saying he's back and the other says he's AFK. Richard, yo, get in here, my guy. 2-hit crit. I like it. Oh no, he's gone. Oh my. So we'll need a +1 after this. So I think he was back. He just bailed. That's the way to do it. Yeah, we'll need a +1. We'll be good to go. Let me see if I can find somebody else on my real ID. A homie or two to invite. BSK, that's EU. Pete, oh man. Peter, Pumpkin Eater. See work? Yay, what's up, my guy? Yeah, let's get some games in here. We'll do Rosie. I'll make you lead, my guy. Gonna like that on Mage hobbies and what it's that's even all good. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I think it's the best when you get to queue in duels and you meet a homie. Let me see. What do we do arena wise? Lordaeron? We can do a Lordaeron. No, I don't need Caneric. I need Rosie. Okay. Rosie. Beautiful. Now we're good, boys. Now we're good. Let me see. You have an A 655 4. Okay, I think I got it. That's the worst part about trying to manage everything, where I have a literally memory of a goldfish, trying to remember, like, did I save it? Did I not save it? Okay, I'll just double save it. Wait, I already had it saved. And I have multiple instances of the same file, same audio file. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm saving way too many, so I'm not gonna do it. I probably got it, and I just don't have it. Having to pull it from the stream VODs, which is not as balanced in audio as I like it. But I think I got it. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 to go. My boy back in Austin. DX on the rogue too. With Lithania on the outlaw. Subtlety and outlaw here with Rosie as the I was gonna call you a rogue though for a second, but no. I mean basically a rogue, right? Basically a rogue with 2-hit crit as the evoker. We had a wait, can we get an E-Throner at some point tonight, Super? Wait, hold on a second. Can we get some more E-Throner gameplay at some point if 2 crit is here? Try to see if we can just wait out for whoever's gonna be first up over on the team while they're trying to figure out Big Butt XO as a Pandaren. What is this damage? Hold on a moment. Oh! I looked over just to look at Big Butt there for a second, but Heldrock popped out of left field, eradicated an evoker. I don't know what just happened. What was the opener? I saw his health last second, or just straight up dipping, just absolutely. Huh? Okay, well I'm gonna have to look at the at least the health bar, because I don't know exactly what happened, but maybe based on the health bar, I would have might have been able to see. Might have been able to extract what the hell happened there. Sap on a Heldrock as ZX. Get himself a proper opener. Heldrock had to use 0 cooldowns for that one. Maybe just a stun, that's about it. He's just waiting out the flare completely. Freezing trap? I think he was just trying to see if he could maybe go in, let the subterfuge work, and then get an opener. Aim shot immediately. DX with a shadow step kit and a cheap shot to follow. As Heldrock instantly trinket out of this one, trying to root down DX. Falcon shot is really early. Heldrock trying to go for the pet stack. Does he give himself a little bit of survivability as it's going to be a shadowy duel? Maybe trying to use shadowy duel to avoid the pet? Because none of the warlocks, right? You can't use the pet's special ability. How would you not get hit by the flare? I feel like you would have had your toes at least dipped in there for a good bit. But it barely avoided his stun. It's going to be super DR'd. Heldrock with a freeze. Does get a trinket on a DX. And it's got himself full stun. Rapid fire and smoke bomb. You can still take a damage from it. Hold on a second. That's still a lot of damage being taken. He doesn't have an evasion or anything. Vanish is not going to do anything for you because he's got Hunter's Mark on you. Is it just a kill shot away? Kidney shot? It is full. DX right now is the perfect time for you to maximize the damage. Trying to see if you can bail. Hunter's Mark is still on you into an explosive shot. You got yourself a blind. Proper use of blind might help you escape this one. Does go for the blind. Looking for a reset. Pet chasing after you. Hunter's Mark is gone, but the pet is on you unless you can escape the pet. I think Heldrock may just have you. You need to build up for a stun. You need to have yourself a proper go here. Heldrock is looking for that maximum range, trying to create some distance, but he's closing in instead. Never mind, he's just going in the kidney shot. Does have a pet sack, hoping the pet sack will be enough to keep him alive. Secret technique does a lot of damage. Cheap shot. The Subversients are brutal. Feign death for a second. Freeze onto DX. Hunter's Mark. Is that sniper shot going to be enough? Rapid fire does go for the Shadow Strike last second. Oh my god. I was so close. I was so close. Are you kidding me? That was crazy. DX just I actually thought it was gonna go to Heldrock there. I thought a sniper shot might do enough damage, maybe kill shot or something. Holy, does try to go for a leap onto DX. That's gonna be a bark skin. He doesn't want to fight it. He's just gonna sap right through it, maybe go for a very light opener. He does have dance. He has some blades. He's just gonna send it. Evasion is available in case he wants to. Another stun onto Ely. While he's got himself a full bar skin, it's gonna be a full stun. Massive bite on the rogue. Cheat death. Oh, doesn't even get a cheat death. Blizzard. What is the point of talenting in a cheat death if you're just not gonna let the rogue have it? Seriously. It is rough. Ely is gonna have to go for a bit of a reset. No trinket. Yeah. Druid, yeah. It is a little bit rough, Tyler, not gonna lie. It can be pretty tough though, not gonna lie. Yeah, that was so good though. You did really, really well. Man, Austin gonna be up next, trying to go for a bit of that Arcanosphere knock onto Illy, touch of the Magi, and everything is available. We saw a lot of Mage versus Feral Druids yesterday on EU, and a lot of them went towards the, it went to the cat house. Easily. That's going to be Austin trying to see if he can go for a bit of those missiles around the corner. Bash by the Druid. Blink is available. Trying to keep the barrages on the Druid as much as possible, hoping that he was just sends a lot of the time power shifting just about everything, and he's trying to see if he can get ahead of the Druid. It's so hard to see that Ring of Frost. It is impossible. Big Arcanosphere into a breath. Ring of Fire. Arcanosphere. Oh, what is this? Arcane Surge, I meant to say, right? I'm pretty sure I said Arcanosphere twice. I meant to say Arcane Surge. As Austin trying to see if he can get himself that clear. Casting, looking for big missile procs, trying not to get interrupted. That's going to be quite a bit of damage taken by Illy. Touch of the Magic is going to hurt a little bit. At the very least, does do a bit of damage. Heart of the Wild is up and active. As he goes into bear form for all our friends in region. Austin just hanging out next to the Feral because he knows if he backs away, Feral's just going to go behind the pillar. So he has to stand next to him, trying to go for Novas, forcing the Feral to power shift. Big blink right after with missiles. Sirfollo just double up on those missiles. He's got himself arcane barrages. As long as he gives himself a bigger barrage. Big barrage, yeah, there we go. Bigger barrage is all you need. Needs a little bit more arcane power for that bigger barrage damage. That's Big Butt XL. I like the name, by the way. It's gonna be up next. I like the fact that you're playing Serenity, although I would start probably playing around with Stormwrath and Fire because they are planning to remove Serenity from War Within. So if you want to get more like comfy with the way Monkey's gonna play next year or next season, or well, actually no, after season 4. In the next expansion season, might as well, right? Big Butt taking a lot of damage. Maybe looking at the defensive here. Hold on a second. He's got himself lots of offense, but he's getting blasted from around the pillar. That's going to be awesome. Blinking right on top of him with a couple of barrages. Looking to double back towards his side of the pillar. Keeping Big Butt low as best as he can. Trying to go for those Vivifys, but he's still blasting you with those barrages. Missiles, arcane orbs, ring of fire, trying to keep you moving, doesn't even let you a chance to take a breather. I didn't even realize that the arcane orb is gonna go like across the tombstone. Like if you hit it from this angle or the other side, right? The starting room angle. Or I guess either starting rooms, honestly. It just goes right through it. It goes to the other side. That's actually kind of good. Missiles to follow. Touch of the Magi is active. Big Arcanosphere, unless you dodge it. Could be pretty bad. Does a bit of damage though. Barrage, oh! And a touch of the Magic just crushes you like a soda can. Ice Block is available as he's going up versus Death Sweep. Death Sweep is a fantastic Demon Hunter. Austin is one of the best mages I've ever seen, so it's going to be a really a match between the two, man. Match made in heaven. As he got him some missiles, looking for that big hunt, doesn't go for it. Austin just getting cleaved down from a distance though. Quick Imprison could be an opportunity to go for a big fear into the hunt. Ice Block, oh, that hunt just to see if you can force a block out of the mage. I love the mind games for Austin. That's an opportunity to at least recover. That health bar is back up in full. He's got cooldowns coming back up. He has Invis, which is a huge defensive. Trying to go for a Nova. It's going to be that eventual retreat with a stun onto Austin. Has himself a blink available. Trying to see if he can get himself maybe some kind of CC onto Death Sweep. Hunt goes from meta to immune it with a hunt right after. Got himself the most amount of damage. Wait a second. No, it never connected. It never connected. He Nova'd him halfway through it. No shot with an Arcane Surge. He's going to have to find a way out of that Ring of Fire. Zooming out of it, but it's still going to do a bit of damage. Austin taking huge hits though. Either way, I don't know if he has any survivability. Trying to go for a knockback on the Death Sweep. Looking for those Arcane Missiles, but the damage of a Demon Hunter just spikes out of nowhere. My goodness. That was... Did that hunt... Hunt didn't look like it connected, right? I need you to double check again because it never looked like he put a dot on him, but somebody was melting Seavark. That's for sure. Lintania not going to give Death Sweep a chance here with Super being last one over for the team too. Got both of my ults impossible. That is rough, man. That is rough. The fact that like the, what is it, Spell steals a random buff. It's just lottery, man. It's just RNG. It's so... You used to be able to layer. I wonder if they'll bring layering of CDs back or buffs again. Because you sort of at least have some kind of control over it, right? But man, that's going to be a fireball out of Super. Trying to see if he can deal with Lintania. Got himself full combustion, ready to go. Lintania just taking hits after hits, but Super is just not deterred. Neither of them are deterred, really. Trying to go for a poly with a fireball. Maybe enough damage. Does go for the kick. That's going to be big damage. Ice Block is available. Lintania looking for a reset. Unless Super attacks him now. How to vanish? Unless you get him out randomly. Does get him out. Cheap shot. It's going to be a blink available. Lintania just got plenty of the range damage. Look at that. But one singular purge is auto loss. Yeah, that is wild, man. That is just crazy. Trying to build up a little bit of the fire damage onto Linthenia. Not enough damage. So Linthenia is not going to go down, but those fire blasts are going to hurt. Oh, this is over. Yeah. He got him to a couple of fire blasts. Big living bomb, and it's over. Question is, does Rosie give Super Hot a chance to go for a full reset? I think he might just... I think he's going to do it. That is super honorable. Whichever one of these two wins right here, that is an honorable one. And Rosie is honestly a homie in my books. Look at you. Kurt was in a bush. I was like, Blunders from Strats right there. Wait, what? Huh? Did he didn't want to fight a feral? Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Well, block was terrible though. Honestly, that's... I guess you could block after he hunts you, but like, if you're not trying to take the damage instantly, you know. I feel you though. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough call. It's one of those mind games kind of things, right? And you either make the right call or you don't. Just next game, I think you'll get it, right? Next game, next game. Let's get us another going. Yeah, honestly. Because that's a rough one. When you see Demon Hunter channel in full hunt, you're like, okay, I'm probably going to need to respond. Though, the fact that he canceled the last second, I mean, timing that, I don't know, it's rough. Like, see, I have a hard time timing that myself. Like, as a rogue, timing it, like, I'm probably not going to send anything unless they're like right there. Oh, okay. So there's a couple of situations, right? If you're stunned and they're going for a hunt, as a rogue, I'm like, well, I have nothing. Unless I have a trinket to break out of it, I have nothing. I'm just going to take a damage. Maybe I can cloak after. Maybe I can, I don't know, pop a heal or whatever. But if you're a mage and you have a way out of that situation, right, you can press a cooldown. You probably do so you don't take that health damage. It's just a mind game kind of thing, you know? Honestly, I thought you did good. I got no... my brain isn't working today properly, to be honest here. I need more coffee, man. Or less coffee. Was Shaman use a gen in general? You think so? How does he think to fake in the game? Should just wait until he's mid-air to use it? Fair. I shouldn't have pushed into the die to the rogue. I'll win that. Damn it. It's like, yeah, you're fine, man. You're fine, honestly. We got us as a group ready. Ilya, I think, is gone, so I'm gonna remove you. We got 2 more spots, boys. If you guys want to join in, more than welcome to. And I'll see if I can double back for... Hey, hold on. Hey, Seawood. Wanna join some Duels friend? See if he's down to join or not. Try to see if you can get a couple of bodies here. Yeah, honestly, like, in the heat of the moment, I can never blame somebody for, like, oh, made the wrong call or whatever, right? Because it's like, dude, everybody's been there, right? Honestly, everyone's been there. To be honest, like, we've all been there. It happens. You know what I mean? That's the way that I look at it. You know? Want to die from that cot? You think so? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Fire mage is useless against a feral with no caught and block. Fair. Yeah. Although, as a mage, as a fire mage, do you stack a lot of mastery or haste? I imagine haste is like the play, right? Just because you can get more spells out. But ever since the buffed up mage quite a bit, we've seen an EU mage, and I forget his name, but I've never really been great with names to begin with. But it was an orc mage that played fire, and he came in with a homie. I forgot what the homie was now. But it was like not this week, but last week. And he popped off on a fire, like big mastery damage. Like it took him a while to get a couple of those Phoenix Flames, Pyroblast, Fire Blast, you know. But the insta-cast damage, he would build it up, and then the enemy just ticking down. And I think he actually killed somebody with that dot damage. Took him I think 6-8 seconds worth of just globals of just like constant damage, but he built it up quite a bit. I have a lower versus haste mastery. I have a lower versus stack haste mastery. Oh, okay. Yeah, fire super underrated. Ultimate spikes are really solid. Yeah, ever since the buff fire, it's not like I see them, or I don't see them nearly more ever since they got some buffs. What the hell just threw that at me? What in the hell? Pay for my crimes, pay for your crimes. What is happening? Get him. Get him. I saw an accident thrown at me, like, oh, what the hell? Let's see, a guy just charging at me. What the hell is that? Okay, we need Onomasu will be good to go, boys. Onomasu will be good to go. Down 1 week, you need to get into the play one. Down. I'm down. I just can't do the spectator thing while doing the camera thing at the same time. And you don't want to see that rogue POV cam, bro. You don't. You don't. I mean, you know how many rogues we have in these duels, man? You don't want to see that. 30% hates is a must for casters, but after that, it's whatever you want. Okay. Fair. Fair. I had no idea if there was like a breakpoint or whatever. Next expect you're gonna see all that for sure. Firebase looks insane. Yo, dude, with the Phoenix, the Arcane Phoenix knock-up stun thing they do, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be G-pine people left and right. It is gonna be wild, man. You're just gonna be chasing after the mage, and Phoenix pops out of nowhere, and it's like a straight-up tyrant for Demonology Warlocks. It's crazy, man. Mage getting stunned is wild. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Because mages can already do quite a lot of damage on their own. They just don't have like I guess, lockdown, but also you'll play just within a class that gets a lockdown. But if you have a stun of your own, you could, the amount of comps that's gonna open up for you, man, it's gonna be wild. Does Kyros want to join in? Hey Kyros, wanna join Bill's friend? See if he's down to join in or not. Who else can I bother for the day? Better deep freeze? It is. 40-yard range, instant AoE stun. Yeah, that's an ability right there, right? Because then you get another stun. Who, mages? They don't have a stun. Well, Frost Mage has a stun, but it's like a very, very specific stun. Snowdrift takes like a while. You need to stand next to somebody. It stacks up for like a little bit of time or whatever, right? It takes a bit. So it's I don't know. Am I weird for, like, I don't consider that a stun? You know what I mean? There's a timing thing that if you sheep too early, the arcane damage at the end will break your sheeps. But if you stun sheep, yeah, that could be something. That could be something. That's for sure. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time getting used to it. Plus, also, I guess we shouldn't be planning on that stuff either, right? Because it is alpha. There's a good chance they're gonna look at it, right? Remember, at some point, rogues were gonna have a AoE kidney shot, where you kidneyed one guy, everybody around them was gonna get kidneyed also. And then they were like, you know what? I don't know about that. Let's remove it. And they just gutted it instantly. They just took it out of the game. So, hey, wanna join? Got a spot. We got one spot and we're ready to go, my guy. At least I think. Hold on, I got Nelf joining in. I can take your army hardy. We'll see if he's down to join in. Hold on, Yar. We can get you in. Unless you're already in the group. I'm not sure. Or are you in this one? I'll just wait for him to say something. I told the monk to join. Oh, Nelv Windwalker? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm trying to see if Yar wants to join in. Yeah? Okay, I'll get you in. I'll get Yar in. Just because I know Yar. And we'll give him a chance here. We'll give him a spot. We'll get Nelf after this though, Rosie. Let Nelf know that we can pick him up after this. Cool, we're good. We're set. Wait, I have Super, I have Heldrock, I have Zon, I have Buffum. Who is Buffum or Marilady? I got one of you guys gotta have to be. You know what, Heldrock, I'm gonna make you lead for this one. Just for the quick one, okay? All you gotta do is after the match is over, if you just gotta let me know if you got 5 or if you got 4, 3, 2, 1. Just as long as you know how to count, like that's all we need. Cool? You'll be fine. You'll do great. We're gonna queue it up, I guess. I'm gonna assume that Rosie is good to go. We'll do a Blade's Edge. I'm gonna try to avoid Blade's Edge until like the very, very last duel of the night. I like the arena. A lot of you guys don't. I'm a big fan of the aesthetic of that arena. Anytime Mage gets a stun, there's always a gimmick. LMAO. I know, dude. Whatever happened to good old Deep Freeze, right? Whatever happened to good old Deep Freeze? But like the way they designed the class around not having a stun, like if it was classic WoW, it'd be like, oh cool, it's like a thing that only the Mage can do, or Mage can do, right? It's like, you know how in classic, like only certain classes could do certain things, right? You didn't have rogues that could just break out our roots and double vanish and kidney shot into a kidney shot into another kidney shot and just keep on and on and on and on with kidneys, right? Like, classes used to be able to do only certain things, not everything. And now we have classes that can basically do everything, but this one thing. And mages is just like, stuns. It's good that they at least made it a stone. Not super brain dead to use. True, we need to get out of the group finder, then I have to requeue. Okay. Let me know when you are good. Yeah, I can requeue us into not Blade's Edge. Oh, Baneling. Held Rock. That's what I need. Let's do another grand, because I think I messed up anyway. We'll do another grand. If Blizzard needs to do this for Frost Mages is to bring back Deep and get rid of Ray of Frost. Yeah, they probably could do something like that. Or, like, yeah, they probably could. Yeah, you know what? That's actually not a bad move, because if you have Ray of Frost, that is the ability that can really just murder somebody. That combo. Because Ray just builds, pop. Big pop. Right? But if they gave him, like, oh, you can stun them, and then you can Lance, Flurry, Comet. You probably won't kill them. You'll get them pretty low. You probably won't kill them. Yeah. It's also a good thing to make Storm replace Blast Wave. They're overlooked thing with that talent. Yeah. Yeah, that does give you, because Blast Wave is a good ability. Like, knockbacks are actually pretty strong, especially with how strong you can make him as like just a general knock. Yeah, I do agree with that. Well, let's see what they do, right? Tuning is definitely by no means final. But I am excited for like some of the new possibilities and new things classes are going to be able to do. Like that shit gets me so excited, dude. Just new stuff. You know what I mean? So when people were like, oh, I just want hero specs to be cosmetic, I'm like, yeah, I guess it'd be cool if they were cosmetics. But what if we got cool stuff that we could do now? That'd be the best. Personally, that'd be the best. Switch. Held Rock first out over for the team 2. Immediate, not even camo? Wait, who are you up against first? I think they're still trying to figure out. Oh! It is Austin. Austin just built up some damage. Lantania in the back already got adrenaline rolling. We got Rose. We got SLS two hit crit as well as a Venge Craft. I like that set. Wait, that actually looks really good. Hey, that actually looks really good. I really do wish leather classes got more than just bare woolies for pants. But we got more options and whatnot. Held Rock apparently got himself a bit of an opener versus Austin, but not walking in there at all. I think trying to see if he can maybe get himself a sniper shot around the corner, got himself the slow. Hunter versus Mage, by the way, it is one of the harder matchups for mages in general. Hunters, especially Marksman, has a bit of like an advantage versus Mage in particular. It is kind of wild. Death struck him in the opener. It's going to be Held Rock taking this damage with a rapid fire. Try to see if he can just keep the pressure rolling. Immediate blink out of Austin, out of that stun. This is going to blink back as Held Rock moving away from the pillar. He's trying to see if he can reassert his position. Ring of Fire, Breath to follow. Got himself a knock. It's going to be a bit of damage for Held Rock. Got himself that exil really early. Is trying to see if he can interrupt the shifting power out of Austin just to control the amount of CC that he can put out. Bad getting trapped up. Held Rock almost CC. Try to see if he can get himself a bit of an angle. Cannot walk out of here. Arcana Sphere is going to get you frozen. Feign death. Knock. There we go. He's trying to see if he can potentially guess him. This is going to be touching the magic. Held Rock disengaging forwards. Might be looking at a turtle heal. Not a lot of health available. Touching the magic may just be ending it right here. You don't have a lot of health to work with. Unless you feign death maybe? No, it barely kills you, but you're still alive. How are you alive? Got himself a freeze trap. Scatter for a second. I think it's over. Yeah, Austin just needed one extra quick little barrage. That is a rough matchup for either of these classes, just because that's a lot of control that an Arcane Mage can bring, but also the damage they can put out. It is definitely not usual in any regard. Zahn is going to be up next as a Elemental Shaman? Ellie Shaman. Question is it just a Lava Burst Shaman, or is he like a Sky Fury thing? I think it might just be a normal Lava Burst Shaman. I haven't seen this. I feel like we haven't seen Ellie Shamans in a good while, man. They used to be everywhere in EU, but it's like we haven't seen any of the homies in a while. Lasso does end up getting a bit too far outrange. Grounding Totem does end up redirecting a lot of those middle cells away, but Zahn getting hit by the touch of the magic. Seabar blinking in up close and personal. Big damage on a Zahn with an Ascendance. Got himself a wall just to stay alive here. That's going to be yet another shift in power for Zahn. If he can go, or at least for Austin, if he can go for a any interrupts on Austin with that shift in power, that's going to be huge. Zahn not in a great spot, trying to go for a bit of a healing. It's going to be his totems down. It's going to be Austin actually plinking away these totems little by little, especially if it's a fire totem. Into Arcana Sphere, trying to reposition, doesn't want to get knocked back into Ring of Fire, and is going to be able to avoid the sphere altogether. Austin just looking for a couple of procs. It's going to be a static totem, putting him out in the open, trying to go for a couple of lava bursts here and there. Lightning Lasso does go for the blink. That's going to be Ultra. If you can potentially remove the Ultra, that'd be huge. That's going to be burst out of Austin, but touching the Magi. And I think he's going to reposition here in a second, yeah? Maybe? Or did he remove it? He actually might have cleaned off the altar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think that's why he might have went behind the pillar initially. Playing it a little more defensive. Burst off of that totem into a ring of fire. Trying to see if he can just barrage cascade all these missiles onto Zan with a ring of frost around the corner. Does he get to avoid him? Or no, I was thinking maybe he was going to go for a fire blast to, or blast wave to maybe knock him into the frost. But no, he's not going to do that. Zahn knocking Austin back for just a second. Got himself a full arc at his sphere. Rooted down. Touching the magic. Missiles available. But I think a lot of the burst damage out of Austin is for the most part gone. Zahn is feeling a little bit of pressure right now. A quick interrupt with more missiles. Got himself the altar so he can reposition right in front of him. Burrow for just a second, avoiding some of this damage. Lasso out of the Burrow. Blink out of Austin. But an arcane barrage could potentially end you right here unless you got a grounding totem or anything. Trinket, barrages, missiles. Oh my goodness. Oh, buff survive? Yo, Khan, you can more than welcome to, man. Connorn, more than welcome to, my man. More than welcome to. If you got spots, you're more than welcome to join. Gonna be a poly immediately as buff him, trying to see if he can get himself a setup here. Seavark immediately surrounds him with a ring of fire. Arcane Blast gets a slow on to buff him. Doesn't give him any opportunity for a hand of freedom. Maybe looking at a potential immunity here. He's just blasting you from a distance. Buff him, just taking all that punishment. Hand of freedom is up. Bubble to follow him. You can't remove it. Got himself at least a little bit of immunity. And Seavark with an invis, but he's not going anywhere. He's right next to buff him. He's not going anywhere at all. He's just trying to see if he can avoid him a little bit. Knocking him back with an Arcana Sphere. Avoiding it. Well done. For Buffum trying to go for a blind. He needs himself a moment just to catch up a little bit of health. He's trying to set up a Searing Glare and Seawork if he's going to round the bend, something, anything. Or maybe he's trying to see if he can get Seawork to blink, interrupt, letting Buffum get a setup. Stun, trying to go for a War Stomp. Hand of Freedom is available. He's probably going to steal it. He's got himself a bit of a reset, looking for a Searing Glare. Does not connect. That's going to be big barrages. Buffum, but he's got mobility. Lay on hands just to keep himself alive. Question is, though, does this man have a Spell Warden? If he has a Blessing of Protection, he might be fine, but a Spell Warden? That may end up helping him out here. As Austin doesn't even want to find out if he has it. He's just going to blast him to Shield of Vengeance last second. Man's left with no health, but barrages and missiles are going to pop that shield and right into that health bar with Yarmy Hardy second to last versus Austin. Not a favorable matchup as a warrior. Trying to see, he was like, you know what? Hold on. I want to look pretty. Whether I win or lose, I at least want to look pretty. And oh boy, does he look good. Austin trying to give him as much of the proper, hey, as much of a proper, honorable match with a quick bow to the guy and everything into a fear. Austin with a trinket reflects up for Yarmy Hardy. Got himself full Blaze Storm to go. Austin with an altar should be able to get himself, yeah, full reheal, full recovery. Missiles to follow. Yar goes in for a trick and just a break out of a rune, trying to get any kind of defense against Austin. Used to catch up, get himself a heal. That's going to be one big heal, one impending victory. But being a warrior, unless you just like, you have two charges on a leap, but a mage has more mobility than that. So you have to be very, very, very careful with your CC, with your fear, with your movement, and start out on a mount to make sure that you can close the gap with a mage before you even go for a charge. It's a lot of things you got to do, and warrior definitely has a big disadvantage versus a mage in a pure 1-in-1, especially arcane specifically. Super just taking mad hits back to back. Whoa! Might be looking at ice block. Yep, ice block. Are you frost? Uh-oh. No, you're arcane. Oh no, you don't have the ice block heal. Oh yeah, it's just gone. Oh my goodness, the arcane mage boys. Oh man, Yarm, my friend. Yeah, Yarm joined these duels last week, man. It is a tough one. I feel like it should have counted for Seavark with the 5th, but yeah, that's tough. Wait, so did Super end up going arcane also? Is that what it was, an arcane off? Both of them just playing that arcane? Crazy. Alrighty, boys. Let me know if you still got 5 or if you need more. And your buddy Dal can maybe help you out with 1 or 2, yeah? Let me draw my warrior, BB. Yeah, more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to. Let me see. Hey, how many bodies we got? 5 or need more? Rosie, also let me know if you got 5 or if you're good to go. And we got a Blade's Edge is what we were trying to do, right? Earlier. I'm ready whenever. Cool, I'm checking really quickly. Let me know if ready. Let me... Oh, we got spots. If ready or if you need more bodies. Right, and pass lead. I will take care of the rest. Yeah, we got 2 spots, so we can get Cone, and we can get that other guy that was like, oh, I'm hopping on my warrior as well. Pass my lead. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Hell yeah. Let me do this. What do I want to do? Agresh, is that you? Is that the homie? You want to join in? Is that the guy I'm inviting? All right, I'm gonna hit you with an invite. I'm gonna just toss it in. Put me in, brother. You got in, man. You got in, my boy. Hold on, can I? Oh, you're in. Beautiful, beautiful. How many? Wait, do we have somebody leave? Oh, we did. Hold on. Is it Super? Is Super swapping over, or he's just gone for the night? If I'm keeping it a buck, Mage is broken. Yeah, you think so? I don't see. I don't really see a display of skill there. Fair. That's a fair point. Well, everybody has an opinion, I guess. Warcock, yo, get in here, my guy. Super, let's get in here. Wait, so you got E-Throater, Warcock, and Super Hot Boy. I told you, everybody usually has like a naming convention to their characters. I love it. What a listing name is going to be 5V5 1V1 DUELS under Molten Core, my guy. Yeah. Mages are pretty strong bellow. That being said, I mean, point to me a mage that plays as well as Seavark does, right? Point to me a mage, an arcane mage specifically, that plays as good as Seavark does. Because I feel like we have a lot of mages throughout the years in these duels. None of them come close to Seavark. Maybe Chaz over on the EU back in SL or BFA or whatever expansion that might have been. But yeah. DJSV. I don't see the LFG. Are you EU or NA? Because I might also do it. Are you EU or NA, friend? Because it might not be Aegis. Aegis isn't normally a Frost Mage. Because if you look at it, all mages, that's why I said Arcane specifically. But yeah, Frost Mage Aegis is an incredibly good mage. Nah? Okay. Under Molten Core 5V5. Just look us up Molten Core and type in number 5 in search, and that should be pretty easy. Otherwise, I could try to see if I can invite DJSV, Storm, Rage. Target isn't friendly. You are aligned, so I won't be able to invite you. There it is, my man. There it is. See where you should duel Shredder? Oh, that'd be a way to do it, yeah? That'll work out pretty well. Alrighty, I think we're good. Hopefully you guys are all good. I'm gonna make Heldrock lead again. Okay, we queue. Promote to lead. I back out. We go into a Blades Edge, is I think what we tried to do earlier, but we never got to. Blades Edge. Hey, Dalaran. Hey, Day. How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a fantastic day. How you getting on, man? Doing pretty good. Hosting our 5V5 1V1 DUELS, prepping ourselves for Season 4 stuff, peeping out all the alpha things. Didn't get in the alpha, though. Hopefully over the next few weeks we'll get an invite or something. Big fan of the content? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Requeue? Okay, give me a sec. Hopefully it'll work with Blades Edge. Otherwise that arena's... never mind. I was thinking maybe I might have queued you guys while you were in LFG, and then that would have broke the arena, or broke that instance. I am, man, watching this stuff. Watching stuff with you, I'm so happy. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What is this duel you speak of? This duel? Yeah, it's not really a duel. It's just a bullying session. I guess it depends on who you're talking about. Unless you mean like you versus Shredder. I mean, if you want to join us. Yo, Ironhide, got the AOTC yesterday? Let's go. Ready for Season 4. How are you, bro? Doing pretty good, man. Doing good. Got my Tyva mount, killed Farak, got the mount. So, yeah. And also checking out a lot of the alpha stuff. Doing pretty good, my man. Hope you're doing fantastic. My brain's been a little bit scattered today. Didn't have as much coffee as I wanted to, but I probably should do like a caffeine free day tomorrow though. I'm thinking maybe try to see if I can stream Monday and Tuesday, all that stuff. If it's a great mage, would be hell of a 1-1. True. Hold on. Switch. Harry immediately popping up versus, who is it, Heldrock? A bit of a rematch, I believe, here, yeah? Frost this time versus Marksman instead of Arcane. Got himself full burst with a full stun. Gonna be a trick, and Harry trying to see if he can get himself another stun onto Heldrock. He does get to do it. Big Leisha Spike. Oh my god. That was a fast cast, but he's got himself plenty of that physical damage. And even the Arcane shots just firing off through as Harry use, yeah, what? Is that what it is? What is that? I'm gonna call it with Harry. I just don't even know. I just don't even know what I'm reading. As this is gonna be flurried down as Harry trying to see if he can get himself potentially set up. It's gonna be a breath. Does not last long at all. The Heldrock trying to go for aim shot. Gonna be a quick blink out of Harry. So for Heldrock, this could be an opportunity. I don't know if he's got himself a binding or not, but with a blink, a binding would be amazing right now. Trying to see if he can get himself those rapid fires around the corner. For Harry, whenever he gets hit by those rapid fires, that is like the toughest part right now. As long as he can avoid those, or avoid the line of sight of a hunter, he'll be for the most part golden. Trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a setup. Sniper shot from this far away. It does work. What is this range? You know what? I've never really been able to see the distance of a sniper shot, but this bridge right here, this arena in particular, this gives me perspective. That is how far away you can be for sniper shots. He just needs a good angle. Wait, he could go from right-hand side. He does get himself a decent situation where the hunter could only go left. Or a bridge, and he's gonna go from left side. Sniper shot, rapid fire, nothing you can do to stop it. Maybe you get yourself a shield. That is quite a bit of that freebie damage you're taking either way though, with a volley on top of it too. That doesn't feel great at all. Stun does have a blink for this one. That's Chakram, lots of damage available. Trying to go for a Nova, hoping to get himself maybe a breath. That's gonna be big explosive into a freezing trap. Got himself another sniper shot that's gonna chunk out a good portion of your health. Ice bug before that even goes flying. Man, that is a lot of damage taken. And that's a second block too for Heldrock. This is a massive advantage. He's got himself in such a good situation. For Harry, he does have a trinket coming back up. Got himself a breath. No trinket available for Heldrock. Wait, no, it's got to come back up last second. Frostbomb does get him stunned up. Trinket, immediate turtle shell just to give himself that immunity. He just needs to survive this onslaught by Harry and he'll be golden. Trinket out of the freezing trap. Got himself flurries, plenty of damage. Slows onto Heldrock, but this rapid fires, oh my. Marksmanship damage, man, is wild. Through the wall. Through the wall. Yeah, not a great matchup, that's for sure. Let me tell you. Heldrock trying to see if he can hold on right now, dude. He's trying to see if he can live up to the name of just holding on like a rock versus Vengecraft, but I don't know. Maybe you can make it happen? No, it's over. It's over. Damn. Wow. Two classes. I'd say Mage is generally one of the tankier ones, but the glass cannon of a marksman is actually hard, damn, man. It's going to be Warcock up next, trying to see if he can get himself a Warlock setup as Venge backing up out of that. Doesn't want to fight the demons, doesn't want to fight the Warlock. That's a big old Vile Fiend swapping in from the left-hand side. He's just trying to avoid them as best as he can. He just needs himself a little bit of recovery, maybe get himself that leech buff with meta. Couple of soul extractions out of these demons just to get himself a little bit of those lesser souls to feast upon, recover a bit of health. But if Warcock got himself an angle, is that a second? Oh yeah, that is a second. What is it? Felguard. I think it's over. Hold on, dude. Just added Felguards. He's trying not to. Stun as he gets hit with a slow. That is super unfortunate. Fellord dropping it. Oh, this is over, dude. Felguards, Fellords. Oh my. And honestly, kind of funny because one Felguard is smaller than the other, so it looks like little brother and big brother. And then the Fellord is the bigger brother, so it's like the middle child, younger child, older child. The entire family is here to see Vengecraft as he goes in for a stun hunt, trying to see if he can get himself whatever recovery he can. He does go for a hunt onto war, but I think it's just over, yeah. Man, that is rough. That is so rough. The amount of CC that Demonology in particular, specifically Demonology over Affliction and Destruction have, with that pet, what is it, the Fel Lord, I guess the slows, all that together, it is a rough, man. Mage tanky? I would say that Mage is fairly tanky, Edward. Yeah, I would say it's fairly tanky, like compared to a Hunter. I'd say fairly tanky. Not like Live Lord McGee like they were back in BFA where they literally healed whenever their shield took damage, but I'd say they're fairly tanky. But I think that could be argued. Big damage out of Rosie, the big button to Warcraft. He's got himself a full fear, got himself big heal. Fear to follow, but he needs to make sure that Tyrant is actually getting some value, but also the other pets buffed up by Tyrant need to get some value as well. Rosie walking in as it's going to be the big Tyrant or big fella, trying to see if he can punch the hole through the Feral, jumping down. Does kind of limit your pet accessibility though. Fear onto the Feral, cannot really go much for... cannot really do much at that point though. Once you're that low, once you got all the Fears DR though, there's nothing that's going to be able to stop Rosie there. I think jumping down in most cases is the right play. But the fact that your pets have to go all the way around just to find you, DV, oh, DJ, hold on, he did end up seeing him for a second. He does know that a Feral walked by next to him. He just didn't really have the targeting there at the moment. He got flares, he got maybe traps down? Maybe? I'm not really sure. Rosie's just gonna go to the corner. He doesn't want to find out. He's just gonna pick a spot. He's gonna, when playing battleships, he's gonna put all his ships way out in the corner and just hope he doesn't get found. DJ should be able to see him. Rosie does have sight on him. If you send the pet of the guy, the pet should tell you where he is at. It should be able to catch him. Death shock him immediately. Doesn't end up kind of swapping over to the other side of the pillar. It is going to be a Harpoon to follow. Big Fear of the Eagle. Potential lots of damage. Trinkets out really early. Rosie's taking a lot of damage though. I don't know if you got recovery bear form, but you don't really have Art of the Wild to follow up though. That is going to be at least the pet kind of sort of slowed, trying to avoid this as best as possible. DJ just needs himself a decent setup around the corner. That freezing trap is going to give him that line of sight into a stun cyclone. I think it's over. Just the dot and the rod is what took him out at the end there. Well, Lithania going to be second to last over for the team one. DJ got himself full flare down, needs a camo to get himself a reset before Lithania. And I think Lithania might actually be letting you get a full, I think Lithania is letting you get a full reset. He's trying to give you as much of an honor duel as possible. He's not rushing in. He's not trying to do it. Maybe he's just waiting for a drone rush though. A drone rush into a loaded dice for better buffs. That might be it. He's trying to give as much of an honor duel as he can though. At the very least. It doesn't look like for you. You're thinking like, okay man, this road could be anywhere. He's trying to give as much of an honor duel as possible. I don't know if you got a heal or not. I didn't get my damn Lego, man. Oh no, you're still gonna be able to get a chance to get a Lego once season 4 begins though. Yeah, completely impossible. Yeah, Frost versus Mage. Frost versus Hunter is definitely one of the tougher matchups. Lithania getting caught out in the open either on purpose or accidentally does go through a stun. That's going to be binding shot. Seconds to the full as DJ got himself quite a bit of damage on Lithania, but evasion should keep him plenty afloat here. Stun to follow Lithania, trying to see if he can potentially get himself any kind of damage built up here. Looking for a setup. Blind to follow. Lithania got himself a bit of the damage. Cloak shadows may be used here. Does go for the cloak really early. Freezing trap waiting for you, but if you walk into it early, I think he does end up walking in. I think he does end up consuming it while Cloak is still active and is able to take down the Hunter fairly quickly. With Yar, I think just going to charge in, yeah? Or Honor Duel? Honor Duel, trying to give himself at least a bit of a setup. As a rogue, you got yourself a little bit of healing, but I don't really know. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. I thought for some reason that you had a mage on your team. Mage adjacent, but not quite a mage specifically. I was thinking, wait, no. You guys do have a mage on your team. I don't know if you have mana buns from Seawork earlier. If you do, that could be potentially like a way for you to reset. I mean, probably not now, but you know, I'm just saying. I'm rambling at this point. Yar, try to see if you get the pressure on tree. Lithania does go for the perfect slow as Lithania goes in for a advantage, but he does keep him slowed in the Blaze parrying up Lithania with a blind. You get a reset? Shadow Step? Juke? Anything? Leap by Yar, trying to see if he can get himself an angle. Zerkers is available, is going to be able to get Lithania out in the open with a blade. Lithania has to make a play. Kidney shot, I think, is just over. Hold on, he just fought himself a little bit of the damage with an adrenaline rush. And now goes the Stormbolt, but he's had some of the pistol already pointed, already ready to go. Second stun right after. Do you have an out here? Got himself an evasion. If he just gets to hit one big hit, one big bleed, and just taking you out with a quick overpower. 2-hit crit. Last one left over for the team. One immediate trinket as Gresh is just going to try to be aggressive here. Mastery out for 2-hit as he got himself deep, what is it? Deep breath? Deep breath. Got him some big damage. Got him some mobility too. But the disintegrate regression needs to find a way to close that gap. He has a stun coming up very, very soon. He's actually going to be able to reposition here in a bit. Hold on a second. Yeah, he doesn't get put in the worst spot possible, but does get himself a proper stun as the root comes out for the evoker. 2-hit needs to find his way out of the situation. He's got himself one more wall to be able to give him like freedom of casting. He just has to be very, very careful. You won't see a stun for a good bit, but if you give himself a decent setup, good angles, he might be able to take down and whittle down Aggresh little by little. He definitely needs to keep him in combat to try to deny the second window for Aggresh. Every one of those disintegrate beams is very, 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 very painful. So if 2 hit, you just keep the pressure rolling in. He'll be golden charged with the stun. As long as you live it, you might be okay. Second stun to follow. He's got himself full battle stance and everything available. You may need a wall here just to make sure you cannot get interrupted. Maybe some kind of CC. Defensive stance is active. Trying to keep it pressure. Aggresh hasn't taken some damage from the Evoker in a bit. Looking for that second wind healing. It's actually doing wonders for him. Look at that man go. He's got himself at least some mobility as well as some healing. Wall was used there, but in 15 seconds you might be able to use it again. You just got to get yourself any kind of defense. Trying to go full immunity. Maybe. Just gotta live a little longer. Just gotta live a little longer. I don't know what more you could do here. Eternity Surge, trying to go for some damage. Interrupted on blue. I think it might be over. Trying to go for fire, but I think the warrior with a blaster. Oh! And a big old execute at the end. It was beautiful looking. Oh my goodness, Aggresh. How's it gonna go down without a proper fight with the Evoker? Love to see it. Let's see if we can get ourselves another one going, boys, yeah? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Love the banner too, by the way. I missed that thing. I missed that thing. That looks so good. What's up, Rosie? 2 spots, but I think I'm gonna call it. Cool. I'm perfect. That's perfectly fine with me, friend. Big thank you for joining and doing the lead thing. Yeah. Okay, well, with Rosie calling it, I want to see if it can maybe replace Rosie. And maybe get a couple more bodies here. As for Heldrock, also I'm wondering how many he has as well on his team. Let me see if we can maybe form one more group. We might just call it here if we got a lot of people dipping. I can take lead from Rosie. Cool, perfect. Sounds good to me, friend. We're full, beautiful. So we'll just keep that group for now. We'll try to see if we can fill this group really quickly with 2 more, and then we should be good to go. We'll try to see if we can get 2 more. I love that, by the way. Yo, I never get to ride that mount. Never. Never. They got something kind of goblin looking, not really goblin mounts, but they got some goblin looking tech thing in War Within. It's like a little mechanical thing that I kind of want. I'm hoping that's a mount. If that's a mount, I definitely want it. Those things look pretty cool. Oh, speaking about mechanical goblin thing, that's just I probably need Blinkchong. Now I'm thinking about it. It has an animation. Yeah, it is super jank. This thing is definitely very jank. Technically, the front of it does move left and right a little, but yeah, it's got no animation at all. Yeah, I felt like the goblin mounts, I don't know, it feels like they were maybe a little bit of an afterthought, or they were like, it's a bike, good enough. I'm not really sure. It's like, it's always had that jank to it, but I'm not really sure if it was like intended, or just like, we'll figure something out. You know what I mean? Do you feel like Enhancement Shaman is going to be good in Season 4? Void Abyss? Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty good. Look, I don't think they're like super popular for M+, but they're not a bad spec, right? The Season 3 tier set that they have right now is a solid tier set. It's probably the best one right now that they've got in a while. And I don't think that one is going to be changing for Season 4. So they should be pretty strong as a spec. Also, they got a couple of weapons and trinkets from older raids that I think is going to help them, because they'll be able to get those like stat stick trinkets, which are generally really good for them. You also got the bomb, the wildfire. Is it wildfire bomb? It's not a wildfire bomb, is it? It's like a shadow flame bomb from Force Taint Strong has been blocked. We're looking at Aberrus. Where is it? Okay, as long as it's letting me look. Dragonfire Bomb Dispenser. That used to be a pretty good trinket, I think, for them in Season 2. So they'll be able to get this. They also will be able to get a dungeon trinket, Nalthara's Forge Master, Gorek, Forge Storm weapon. That should be pretty good too. That's a lot of like random magic damage they can deal with. So I imagine this should still be pretty good with all these different weapons that do all this elemental damage. I feel like it should synergize with a playstyle pretty well, but we'll see, right? Because I know that Enhancement started out pretty strong, and it's technically pretty good for raids. Like, the damage it can do is solid, but it's not like a by any means a popular choice for like Mythic Plus or PvP, or you know, or if like it's never like top damage in raids, but it's generally good damage, right? But like, I don't know, it just hasn't really been in the spotlight. I think it's good, it's just really been out of the spotlight for a while. It's good, but there are other things that are like slightly better than it. Not to say that it's bad, right? Unless you're going for like that Ricky Bobby mentality, if you're in first, you're last. Yeah. Wait, we'll see though, we'll see. Like it should, on paper, I think this should be fine. But we'll see. Because I thought they were going to be busted and then we're going to be the play in Season 3, and then I kind of got proven wrong over time. Like they're good, but they're not rogues, they're not demon hunters. In like M+, or like raids, for example, with sub. Even no good comes for Outlaw in 3s. Basically anything that you normally would pair with a subtlety, you could pair with Outlaw. So like Rogue Mage is good, Rogue Hunter can work, Rogue Death Knight can work to a degree, like Smoke Bomb Cleave. Rogue Pally, I imagine, can do pretty well. Rogue Hunter with Thug Cleave can probably do pretty well. Like a lot of the original comps do generally well with Rogue. Anything you put subtlety with, you could put Outlaw in. Have fun, Dal. I gotta do some stuff. All good, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Unless on COD and I have to do 48-hour drive. Damn, man. Enjoy that drive. I might have to be doing a lot of driving here in the next few months myself, actually. Not the fun kind. Not like a road trip, but more like not fun. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. Like really, I'm like, oh no, I'm hoping to. I'm really dreading. And your 5-1 yeah, TCC, I appreciate you. Announce it, man. I appreciate you, my guy. Okay, we'll try to see if we can give ourselves like a couple more minutes to see if we can fill the team. Otherwise, I think we might just call it here, yeah? Let me see if Chicago's around. Hold on, we got a known? Hold on a second. We got STD Bones is his name? Blood of Destruction, more like STD Bones? Okay, we filled. We're filled easily. Hold on a second. Whoa. DPS? Yeah, if you want to be DPS, I'm fine. But like Feral? Oh, you're straight up like a tank, isn't he? Yeah, that ain't gonna work, man. I don't think that's gonna work super well. Yeah, I don't know about that. Stamina? It actually gives you like 127 stamina. That's not even that bad a stamina stat either. Might be on for the next one? Sounds good. No way. Yeah, Feral Guardian Druid ain't gonna work, man. Guardian Druid ain't gonna work. Yeah, if Git is only a tank, man, might have to have him bounce out of here. Potentially. Let me see if Chicago's on. Chicago is not on. Oh, let's get him right then. Yeah, you're in, man. You're in. I thought I had you added. Kevin? Oh, Kevin is doing stuff. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't think we can do a bear, man. I'd smoke that tank, lol. You think so? I mean, can a tank die? Sure. But, like, tanks are not really tuned for PvP. Or, like, yeah, not really tuned for PvP at all. Yeah. Bear has been a bear for 20 years. Haha, all good. Has been a bear for 20 years. I mean, that's cool, man. Like PvP bear. I guess like back in the day, druids did end up using bear form and cat form and all the other forms often for PvP, didn't they? Who else was I gonna? I was thinking of maybe invite somebody. Or whisper somebody. Kevin, that's what it was. Eye patch once in? Yo, I know eye patch. That'd be a lot of rogues, but that would be a lot of rogues. What can you do, yeah? Got one. Okay, we're gonna have to just. We'll do this one as the last one for the night, yeah? Last one for the night. I'm gonna make Lynn, where are you on Marilla? Sword lights are right. Do it? Yeah, we'll just do this. Light. Oh, is it? Sword? No. Wait. Or is it light? Oh, light sword. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm just gonna make you lead to make this easier, just because I have you on real ID. Because Rosie is. Oh wait, no. Ty said he was gonna. He could be lead. Well, I'll just make Lynn lead. Just so because I already got you here. Let me just double check with Held Rock. Just gonna ask him. It's triple rogue and give him a little bit of a cry emoji. Yeah, it's triple rogue, man. Missing one. Just left. Okay, invite. I'll try to see if I can maybe get a +1. I'll see if maybe Kevin will be down to join for Uno Mas. Oh, let me just list the group real quick, and I'll list it as a I usually list it as Raid's Legacy, just because it's easier to do the cross-faction thing under a raid than under like custom PvP. Unless you already have a group with like Alliance and Horde in there, and then sometimes it sets it automatically to like a cross-faction group so that other factions can see it. Or the opposite faction can see it, rather. Not always though. Gabriel, do I hit him up, man? I haven't seen that man in a while. Hold on. Hey. Wanna join a quick... See if he's down to join or not. Let him play, it's fine. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get you guys a +1. If Kevin will be down for like one game of 5v5 once, we'll get him. We'll send it. And yeah, we'll see. Because I hit up Mash earlier. You're my shaman, solo shovel, no, or wood. All good, friend. All good, bud. Appreciate you. We need on a moss and we'll be good to go. We'll see if we can get a +1. Otherwise, might just call it. You have a space for one more? I do, Miguel. More than welcome to my guy. Group is listed over in the Raid's Legacy section under Molten Core for 5v5 1v1 Duels. Or let me know what your name is. It's easier to find us though. Literally go into Molten or Raid's Legacy and search type number 5. And that's it. Just 5. And you should see the group pop up pretty easily. Get in here, my guy. Got a spot just for you. Just for you, my man. Only if you're a warlock? No. Play whatever you like, man. Honestly, we got a triple rogue team on the other. Gonna be versatile, so play what you like. You know something funny that might be funny to watch? Hit me with a buddy. Ogar. Okay, well, if I see you showing up, man, I can get you in. 1 tank or 2 and healers on one team, and the other team of 5 just raw DPS. Ooh, that'd be weird, man. Shredder take a spot, Miguel. Sorry about that, my guy. He got in. Let me see. Shredder, you're popping in. Let's go, dude. Popcorn. Thank you. Loading screen at the moment. Sorry, my guy. Somebody invited Shredder that just filled. I'm just gonna send this one real quickly, since we got the teams all ready to go. We good to go? Yeah. It's quick, man. It's quick. You got to be fast in the draw. But hey, we're gonna be doing more of these next week with season 4 and stuff. You're more than welcome to join us. I need light sword. Yeah. I'll send you what? Not grand hook point baited. Yeah. I'm ready to bait. Look. I was trying to save you a spot, but the groups have assist for the raids, so if somebody's got a homie that's on, they could just snipe, invite him real quickly. Like, it's out of my control at that point. You know what I mean? Honestly. This Warlock save, dude, is gonna be so good for the STD bolts. That is funny. Is that even Affliction though? Hopefully they get a 4th, 5th on team 1. Hopefully they don't have a guy just bailing, because that would have been Miguel spots right there, man. Oh no. Hopefully you guys got a 5th. Just for the last one of the night. Possibly, probably last one of the night. Twitch. That's the kind of girl that would. Come on, Wes. Yeah, come on, man. I'm a people pleaser. We got us a DJ over for the team to ready to go. I'm liking that. I can't ever take a good look at your. I literally can never take a look at your mog. You're either moving or you're inside of a hippo. Held Rock on this team as well. We got us a Shredder first up as a Worgen. That's an interesting looking mock. He's trying to see if he can find TC out of here immediately. as he's gonna go for a reset. AoE out of TZ, got himself a full go versus Shredder. Shredder holding on to the trinket for now, taking the damage. Shadowy Duel, hold on a second. Blind, trinkets, vanish. Oh, he still has Shadowy Duel in you, he can still see you. It's basically like a sight, but look at the damage turned around by Shredder. TZ with a vanish. Shredder kind of low in health. At least he's super DR'd. That's going to be Cloak of Shadows as he goes in for a reset. Gets a bleed onto TZ, so unless TZ goes for Cloak, which he does to remove the dot, this could be a situation right here. And Shredder holding onto a trinket. As long as he has Dance, and as long as TZ is kind of low, he has a trinket, so he has that advantage. TZ has a blind up. So if he's careful, he might be able to use that blind. Gouge early? Hold on a second. Full sheep shot. Is this enough though? Does he have the damage? Trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Shadow step, trying to see if you can avoid him, but a blind does connect. Kidney shot. Unless you live this. Wait. DR, super DR. Disarm for disarm. TZ is kind of low right now. Hold on a second. He has himself a vanish. He got himself cheat death. Hoping for a step. Does get the juke, but he's jukes it back with an evasion follow. Making sure to get himself a proper gouge, trying to get himself a big setup. Secret technique, vanish out of TZ. Not enough damage out of that secret, but it looks of it. Shadow stepping over to SD bolts. What is this? I don't like when you guys step like that. Gotta get that rogue? Yeah, definitely gotta get him. Definitely gotta get him. I don't like when you guys shadow step to somebody who isn't even dueling like that. I'm not a big fan of it. Not gonna lie. Not the biggest fan of it. Eyes are up on either side, by the way, though. Shredder and TZ both down on a trinket, walking next to the guy. A random AoE would get him out. Hold on a second. He's hanging out by the eye. He wants to pick it up, but he's trying to see if he can scout this eye. He's hanging out next to the eye, always watching it, ready to step TZ, but TZ is also out here just scouting, man. Just scouting. They're trying to have a focus on one of these eyeballs at a time. Now TZ is focusing on this eye, while Shredder's trying to see if he can maneuver to the other side. Did he see TZ just AoE that? Potentially? Because if he saw... It's all about positioning as rogues, man. You kind of just gotta guess where the other guy's gonna be, and both of them are just kind of looking for the eyes. Except for TZ, he's just randomly AoEing out in the open. Shredder doesn't want anything of that. Is gonna get caught out with a cheap shot to follow. Shredder was a little bit behind on the draw there with a big stump, massive damage. Shredder trying to see if he can escape. Vanish, but he can still see it with Shadowy Duel. Does give it an opener. Trinket to follow with a blind right after. As you're trying to get yourself a proper go, you got a trinket of your own now. Hold on a second. Maybe something you can work with. Blind on TZ. He doesn't have a trinket. That is evasion. Gouge? Are you going to wait out the stuns? DRs? Kidney? Super short? Hold on. TZ might be in trouble. Hold on. Cloak of Shadows. As long as you're careful. Got himself a stun. Is that going to be secret technique and everything? You got to make sure stuns at airtight. Does go for the advantage with a step to follow. Shredder trying to see if he can bail out of there. He got him a Shadowy Duel at the very least, so maybe that could be another dance window. To a degree, goes in for disarm as well. Trying to generate some comp points off of TZ, but man, the two rogues, he's going to get himself a rupture where TZ cannot remove it, but he's going to go for a kidney shot, trying to get himself a go with a sepsis. Maybe it'll be enough. Got himself a full trinket and everything. Cheap shot to follow. Got himself maybe some kind of a go. Full Gormo's bite with the secret technique. I think sepsis out, ticked out for TZ as he goes in for a gouge. Is it enough though? Shredder needs to get him way over there. He needs to find this guy right now. Goes in for re-stealth. Random auto attack as he goes for a reset with a cheap shot to follow. It's not enough damage. TZ doesn't have the damage. Gouge to follow right now for Shredder. This could be the go. He has dance, not really dance, but he has a Shadowy Duel. He's not using it. It's too much energy. Kidney shot, very DR. Both of them are low, but TZ's a little bit lower. He just got fully dotted. All Shredder needs to do is just keep on him a little bit longer. And I think he eventually does take him. Next stun, however, could be the winner. Vanish out of Shredder. Look at a TZ. TZ got a trinket coming up very, very soon. Vanish coming up very, very soon. But cheap shot is out right now. Does go for the cheat death. Needs to vanish this right now unless he just goes down. And that's the secret technique that just follows up off of that stun with SD bolts just charging in there with a full infernal trinkets it just to give the pressure out to Shredder. Wait, how would you run at him in melee like that? Or did he vanish that? And he just dropped an infernal on him. That might have been the case, actually. Mordecai is just running out of the room with a Fear to follow, trying to go for a bolt. Needs to make sure he got himself the angle blind right after. But at this point, with dots, Infernal, as well as Succubus, trying to avoid the pets a little bit. That Infernal's not stopping. That Infernal does not stop, though. It disappears. Hold on, you got a sippy cup. Hold on a second. How are you alive? You still get your death technically. But as long as you don't get interrupted by the pet, maybe you can have a chance here. He doesn't have a cloak. He doesn't have anything though. SD Bolt just needs to get one big cast of the guy. And that's it. Wait, ports. I'm actually very surprised he's not using ports. Chaos Bolt. Almost. 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 She dead? How are you alive? One more global, right? There we go. I was gonna say for a second, like, how are you alive there for so long? The Rogue versus Rogue duel in the opener. Forget to pick up Hellstones. It happens, man. It happens. Warcock is going to be up next. Also playing Destruction. Going to be an Observer down. Warcock is going to blast him by that thing. He's just constantly beaming him. Is just focusing it down as best as he can. Chaos Bolt's back to back. He's got a full wall. Everything is available. SD Bolt's just trying to see if he can continue the pressure, continue the damage. It's going to be stun bolts out for Warcock, though. And I think he's just going to go down, right? It's over. Yeah. After that Incinerate loaded up full of big old Chaos Bolt and then Incinerate to follow, it is just over. Who's up next? Is it going to be one of the stealthies? Eye Patch? I think it is Eye Patch playing Assassination. And he's going to switch over to the Succubus. You got to get CC onto the Rogue. Trinket to follow. Got himself Dance? No, Cloak. Dance and Cloak. Wait a second. You could avoid this. Oh, you could avoid a lot of this damage. Dance Kingsbane would be very, very deadly, and you got to avoid it. Still just rotting to the dots. Look at your health as a Warlock. You have so much health, so much healing, so many defenses, but a Warlock, even the bleeds of a Rogue, it's going to hurt. It's gonna hurt either way. As Eye Patch does lose out on his big go, he could still go for a Deathmark setup, still send Kingsbane. Looks like he is gonna send stuff in. Hold on a second. If you can disrupt the Rogue and not let him do Deathmark and everything, this could be huge. Gotta keep him slowed, gotta keep him CC'd, got some portals. Maybe more to quality if he closes the gap. Just keep it his distance. He got himself quad portals. Oh, the fire portal barely doing anything. He got no cloak. It's over. Oh my god. He just opened up all these portals, letting them slowly trickle out and just... My goodness. Linthania is going to be up next. Not letting Warcock get any kind of setup. Mortical immediately. Fear could be Succubus CC right now. Unless he's already used it for the Rogue. He might have used it for the other Rogue. Ripping the soul out of the Rogue, and Linthania looking to catch it really quickly. It's going to give Warcock an opportunity to at least reset. Maybe Succubus? I think it was trying to cast. Cheap Shot does it with the Succubus drinking out of the Warlock, trying to see if he can maybe reposition. Succubus catching the Rogue last second. I don't think he got anything though. No, you got a heal. You actually do have a heal. Okay, so Shadow Fury off of this one. Portals are open. Chaos Bolt is getting sent. Blind right after for Linthania. He's not in a bad spot. Big port right now for Warcock. Does get himself out of that situation. Mortical coming back in just a couple of seconds. As long as Linthania still taking that constant ticking damage, should help keep the Rogue out in the open as best as possible. Did you play? You Shredder and you and Ty, you guys all did really well. Cheap Shot on that Succubus CC though. That Succubus CC is so perfect. Seduce is so good. Got himself dots. Another portal that's gonna break the fear. Another fear right after, as long as you keep it range on the Rogue. Big bolts to follow. Linthania may be looking for a cloak. Does go for the cloak. Shot him build as he goes for a port. Oh, okay, not quite out of the woods. Warcock is still be in a lot of trouble. Got him some dark back, ripping the subtle Linthania, looking for a cast. Portals are open. Got him some pressure. Vanish almost available. The Rogue looking to pick up the port, pick up the soul. Intro blind has himself a vanish up. He's actually perfect. He's in a good spot. Infernal, is that a stun? Is that long enough of a stun though? Fear right after. You need to do a lot of damage. That Vanish is going to keep him nice and healthy. Vanish, got himself edge over. Oh, no way. I was thinking it was going to be over for the Warlock. I was thinking it was going to be done. Yeah, this man is just in a kill shot range. There's nothing he can do. Grenade, kill shot, it's over, right? Yeah, there's no shot. Yeah, it's over. He's just trying to trade off that pen. But Alindra just needs one good throw. One good axe toss and you're good. There it goes, dude. Not axe toss. Why'd I say axe toss? Wasn't that a... Maybe I'm misremembering an ability that maybe survival hunters used to have back in the day. Did hunters ever have axe toss? Is that... Because I was like, he's going to throw an axe. I'm like, why? Hold on. Is that a... I might say grenade, but I think I might have confused it with the Legion ability. I think they used to have an axe toss, right? Big charge by DJ as he goes in for full survival. Oh, not survival. Coordinated assault. It's going to be survival for now for Alindra just trying to live this throwing axes. Okay, that was the thing, I guess. Big burst, trying to go for a burst of his own. With Fury of the Eagle, does he have enough damage? He needs a defensive right now. Oh, big Exil does get himself a heal. Defensive is up and everything is available. Does go for the disarm, but still he can do a lot of damage. He needs the kill shots. He needs the grenades. Turtle shell for a second for DJ. And oh no, it's over. I was gonna say like maybe there's a way to get out, and then I looked at his health bar and I thought, okay, is done. The amount of damage Hornets could throw at each other is just wild. Warcock, by the way, blasting. I didn't think he would actually be able to, I'm not gonna lie, didn't think he'd be able to live the Outlaw. I thought he was gonna vanish, a couple of ambushes, between the eyes, it's over. Like, but you just kept trucking, you just kept casting, you just kept going for it, man. Just kept slinging spells. Absolutely popping off. What's this Demon CC more CC than RMP? Demonology? Demonology has like Axtos, double, well, I guess double Axtos if you end up summoning an extra pet, but the base pet Axtos, Mortal, Fear, Slow. If you get Fel Lord, that's a knockdown. So you have like quite a lot of crowd control. It all depends like what you're talent into, but quite a bit. Quite a bit, some good old Warcock. That's what Chicago hit him a bed. Yo, you should have seen Chicago. So Warcock is actually Super Hot Boy, who also has an evoker called E-Throater. So there's definitely a theme amongst the character names, but I like it. Hunter should have honor, to be honest. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Sometimes people give honor duel, not always though. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Should we do another? I think we got a caller for the time, gang. I gotta get something to eat. I gotta get some work done as well. Tomorrow might be a busy day for me, so I probably that's a QVO. Yeah. Or rather, a man with or rather, a man with exquisite taste. Whichever one we'll do. One more. We'll do more next week, boys. After season 4 is here. How does that sound? I gotta get some work done. I gotta get some stuff done, man. Oh, also, I should start flying around this thing. We got to set the Mythic Mount, boys. Look at that. Look at this thing. Oh, it's a beauty. I love the way it jumps, by the way. Also has a really cool, like, idle animation or special animation. Look at that. This is like little neck thing. Leaps up. Grabbing, I think, like a thing. Did it just eat something? I swear it just ate something. Tossed it in the air and then... I'm gonna look again. Leapt. It does. It found like some pebble. And I think it ate it. I never actually seen it up close. But yo, thank you boys so much for coming by. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna be back Monday, maybe. Definitely Tuesday for the reset with the season 4 stuff. But yo, thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I'm excited for season 4, man. I'm excited for War Within too. GG's, boys. Fun as always. I actually do enjoy the difference in like the duels and the classes being played between EU and NA, and that's my favorite, dude. And you guys honestly brought it, man. It was absolutely just a blaster. I uninstalled. Oh no, you're not gonna play season 4? I mean, if you were looking to take a break from the game, season 4 does seem like a pretty good time to take a break if you're planning to play in War Within. So I feel you. What is Smite 2 coming out, by the way? Are you prepping for that instead? When is that coming out? Because I know that it's coming, but I don't know the date. Or rather, I never took a mental note. Not like my brain's able to. At least I don't think. When is Smite 2? When is Smite 2? Alpha next month? Smite 2 out. Plan for January 2025? Oh, that's a while from now, huh? January. Alpha was supposed to hit March 2024 along with Founders Pack. Founders Pack is delayed due to console store certification issues. Not sure if Alpha still hasn't released. Standalone application 16 days ago. Okay, so that's coming out kind of soon, I guess, but had a delay. Cool, man. Hope it's a banger. You know what I mean? Hope it's a certified banger. Hope you have an amazing night, bro. Yo, thanks so much, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Hope you have a wonderful evening as well, my guy. Really appreciate you guys popping in tonight. Super fun hanging out with every single one of you. I'm gonna go get myself something to eat. You guys have a wonderful one. I'll be taking off. No stream Monday. No stream Sunday. Maybe Monday, but I'll let you guys know on Discord if I am streaming. I'll post something somewhere if I am. Definitely be back Tuesday though for season 4 stuff. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. A wonderful evening. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty. Peace.
want you to get on your feet. Stand up, stand up. Come on, get loose with the heat.